2 weeks left in the season. All our makeup games have been done. In fact, there's only one more makeup game in the conference. Does not affect Russellville, so we have 4 more games for just about everybody, and time to start looking, see who's going to make the state tournament, and if so, what seed they will be. Good evening, everyone. I'm Mickey Duval here to bring you all the action tonight on 102.3. We're also streaming live on the internet. Just go to youtube.com and search for Cyclone Booth. As always, you can have all the Cyclone and Lady Cyclone action on the radio, on YouTube, both places. Well, we turn our attention tonight to the Lady Cyclones as they will play first against the Mountain Home Lady Bombers. The Lady Bombers coming in this game 2-15 overall, 1-8 in conference play. Lady Cyclones dropped their makeup game against Greenwood last night, so they're a little bit sore after that. They've made the long trek up here to Mountain Home, and they're looking to get back on the winning track. They are 6-4 in conference play, and in a battle for one of those last 2 conference spots, as we assume Greenwood and Valonia will take the top 2. I turn to my color man for tonight, Aaron Duval. What do you think about tonight's game?
Well, I think it's going to be tough. I don't think we can look at Mountain Home's record and say this is going to be an easy game for us. We don't even need to think about that. We need to play our game, and I hope this team, the Lady Cyclones, learned something from last night against Greenwood. One of the things I hope they learned is don't slap at the ball. Whether you hit the ball or not, or whether you hit the opponent, there's a good chance you're going to get called for a foul, so don't do that. And we picked up a few fouls last night by slapping at the ball, but we play our game. Our game, control the boards, get the position for the rebounds, work the ball on the inside to Ely, look for the outside shot, and that outside shot does not have to be a three-point shot. It can be a 10, 12-foot shot. And so we need to play tight, good defense, keep a hand in the shooter's face. If we can do that, we can control the tempo of the game, and I think the Lady Cyclones should be sitting pretty good.
We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll look at Mountain Home and what they do as we go forward with the pregame show. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Olathe Realty is proud to support all of our local student athletes. At Olathe Realty, we believe the community comes first, and there's nothing quite like community than cheering on your favorite team from the stands. Olathe Realty is committed to provide our area with gold standard service in every aspect of your real estate transaction. So whether you're loading up to go to the game or settling in for an evening at home, you can rest assured Olathe Realty is taking care of you. Call us today at 479-968-5668. Olathe Realty, we put the real in real estate. Find us on Facebook today.
Almost everyone has a horror story to tell when it comes to home improvement that makes it hard to trust the right professional for the job. Griffin's Home Improvement in Russellville has proven to be different. They pride themselves on professionalism, consistency, and quality. So when it comes to updating your home, think of Griffin's Home Improvement first. Visit Griffin's Home Improvement on Facebook today to see their past projects and call 479-518-3064 for a quote or second opinion today.
Johnny along to visit with you about Strikers Bowling Alley. You know, Holton and the staff work hard to give you an affordable, fun family activity. Plus, it's indoors, so the weather never matters. Bowling is a great way to build hand-eye coordination, social skills, and it's an activity that you can bond together with family and friends and have a great time. These are just a few of the many reasons that you need to come and have some fun at Strikers Bowling Alley, West Main, next to the theater. Check them out on Facebook.
ABC Children's Academy is a Level 3 Better Beginnings accredited child care center with 14 locations in the Pope, Johnson, and Yell County areas. Care is available for ages 6 weeks to 12 years. Plus, ABC provides all-day child care and a variety of enrollment options, including Arkansas Better Chance, child care vouchers, tuition-based therapy edit programs, and an ABA program for individuals with autism. Visit abcchildrensacademy.com for more info. ABC Children's Academy, changing our world one student at a time.
Protect your investment with a high-quality custom building from a local manufacturer. Arkansas Carports offers in-house financing with no credit check up to $75,000 on custom-made carports, garages, barns, horse sheds, and more installed in as quick as 1 to 3 weeks with a lifetime warranty. Plus, ask about how you can join the Arkansas Carport dealership family today. Stop by Arkansas Carports on Highway 64 in Knoxville. Visit arkansascarports.com or call 479-885-5022.
Lady Cyclones at Mountain Home tonight. Looking at Mountain Home, said they're 1-8 in conference. They've been odd in the conference. If you look at their 8 losses, they've lost 4 games by 25 points or more, and 4 games by 4 points or less. So it's feast or famine with Mountain Home. First time these two teams played was back on January the 18th. The Lady Cyclones won easily, 51-25. They still had rain thrown that night, but Brenna Burke was the one that set the world on fire. She scored then a season high of 17 points. Since then, she eclipsed that against Greenbrier. She was the only Lady Cyclone in double figures. As we look across the 5A West, Greenwood is sitting at number 1 after beating Russellville last night, 10-0 in conference play. Valonia at 7-3. Even though those are the two teams that you really don't like to pull for, you might want to pull for them tonight because they could give Russellville a little bit of breathing room here. Greenwood is playing against Siloam Springs and Valonia against Greenbrier. Now, the Lady Cyclones own the tiebreaker between those two teams, but as it sits right now, Siloam Springs is a half a game ahead of Russellville in the standings, and Greenbrier is 1 game behind Russellville in the standings. You don't want those teams pulling an upset. I mean, at the very least, you want to be tied with them. Lady Cyclones will host Siloam Springs senior night on Friday night, so they could take care of business. And when I say they own the tiebreaker, even if they lose to Siloam, as long as they don't lose by 15 points or more, they should be okay with the tiebreaker, but they still would have to be tied. Right now, the Lady Cyclones 6-4 in conference play. Siloam is at 6-3 in conference play. That's why they're a half game up. Siloam on tomorrow night is actually going to host Mountain Home, so they'll get their makeup game then. But again, Greenwood against Siloam tonight, Valonia against Greenbrier. We're going to keep a close eye on those games, and hopefully there's no upsets in that, and the Lady Cyclones can gain a game on them if they take care of business against Mountain Home tonight. Looking at the rest of it, Alma is 2-8, Van Buren 2-8. Of course, we said Mountain Home 1-8. The top 4 teams go to state. The boys are pretty much locked in. I mean, barring something weird like they're going to lose out, because they're in a 3-way tie for first place. The Lady Cyclones in the driver's seat, not just for a state spot. They're in the driver's seat for the number 3 seat. And so it's looking good, but you still got to take care of business. Russellville, their last 4 games, counting tonight, only 1 game that they're probably going to be an underdog in, and that's going to be a week from tonight as they travel to Valonia. So they're going to be a favorite tonight, probably a favorite on Friday night against Siloam, although that one's really close to a call. And then the last week, the last game of the season, will be against Van Buren. Now, mention that this coming Friday is senior night. It is. They're going to play senior night not on the last home game. They scheduled that just in case of COVID to get the senior night in. So Friday night will be senior night, and then a week from Friday night will be Colors Day when they host Van Buren to finish the season. State tournament this year is going to be hosted at Sheridan. They won the Class 5A state tournament. You can hear all the Cyclone and Lady Cyclone action right here on EAB Sports Network on 102.3 FM. We'll also have the stream for you on Cyclone Booth, so you could stay here and get your hometown call. They've just finished their warm-up shots. They're going to take a break here and do the national anthem, the Pledge of Allegiance, moment of silence. During that time, we're going to take a break on the radio side to honor that. And when we come back, we'll give you the starting lineups and have the tip-off as the Lady Cyclones and Varsity Boys taking on Mountain Home up here in North Arkansas. This is Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Extend to each of you a cordial welcome. We are pleased that you could be here tonight as our guests from Russell High School and the Mountain Home Fathers for playing this match tonight through an agreement entered into by both schools. These two schools are members of the Arkansas Activity Association and by the rules and regulations that set forth by the association through high standards of good sportsmanship, conduct, cooperation, and for schools. The high school athletic performing here around the friendly rivals as members of opposing teams. Interscholastic athletics sports each of us the opportunity to support our teams in very positive Our first fight this night will be a 5-minute A West girls matchup between the Lady Cyclones and Russell, headed by JKL and Christina Wilders. And their own home ball is headed by Dale Leonard, Lindsay Leonard, and Jill Lay. Now, if we can all please stand for the playing of the national anthem, get joined by Pregame leaders and on the side.
Now in progress. Save up to 40% off selected athletic apparel by Nike, Russell Athletic, Face, Adidas, and Doctors is closing out selected athletic footwear by Nike, Adidas, New Balance, Brooks, and Soccer. Enjoy the confident quality of the best brand for athletic footwear and apparel at clearance prices at Doctors Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, from 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday for a spectacular savings event. Sales during the special event.
Just did the Pledge of Allegiance. We're now doing the moment of silence.
Thank you.
All right, and we're back. Took a little time getting into the national anthem, so that's why we were still late coming back there. And now we look at the starting lineups for the Lady Cyclones. Here's who we think it's going to be as we're scanning down there just to make sure. It is. It's going to be, it's been the last few games since the Rainthone injury. The Lady Cyclones starting off with Brenna Burke, number 3. She's a 5'7" sophomore guard. Her season high this year is Greenbrier, which had 26 points in that overtime loss. Zari Willis, number 12, a 5'4" junior guard. Shaisha Willis, she's a 5'9" sophomore guard. She's really come on. In fact, she scored double figures in the last 2 games for the Lady Cyclones. Talia Ely, number 30, a 6-foot sophomore forward. And Gracie Campbell, number 33. She's the lone senior starting. She's a 5'10" senior forward for the Lady Cyclones. Russellville coached by Jay Kale. She's in her first season here at Russell. She's the interim head coach. She was the head coach at Warren and then also at El Dorado before coming here initially to be the assistant and turned into the interim head coach. And Christina Wilbers is her assistant. Coach Kale played at Little Rock Christian, of course, then played at Arkansas Tech for Christina Wilbers' husband, Dave Wilbers, head coach of the Arkansas Tech Golden Suns. For Mountain Home, they are coached by Dale Leonard, and I don't see him down there. Remember, the first time these two teams played, Coach Leonard, the athletic director that actually coached that team. And looking for Coach Leonard, don't see him down there. Parker Husky, though, a 5'5" sophomore, number 10, will get the start. She's the daughter of the athletic director. Cameron Mullen, number 11, she's a junior. 5'10" freshman, number 23, Sarah Williams. Amelia Rucker has a 5'10" junior, number 24. And Lauren Waymeyer, 5'11" junior, plays the post, number 33 for Mountain Home. Mountain Home 2-15 overall. Lady Cyclones 12-10 overall. Lady Cyclones in their road black uniforms with red and white trim. Mountain Home in their home whites with dark blue and gold trim. They call this the Hanger. It's the Mountain Home Lady Bombers. Lady Cyclones going to win the opening tip. Brenna Burke will bring it in the front court for the Lady Cyclones. And give it up to Gracie Campbell.
Mountain Home's opened up in a man-to-man.
Here at the high post is Ely. Gives it back to Zariah Willis. And the C's part right down the middle of the lane for the layup.
Left-handed layup. Very good.
There was no help defense on that play. She took it across the left side, and nobody was there. In the backcourt, almost a steal by Shaisha Willis as she deflected it, but right back into the hands of the Mountain Home point guard, Parker Husky. Here's a three-point try missed by Mountain Home. The Lady Cyclones' Gracie Campbell has it on the move, has it knocked away in the front court. Last touched by Mountain Home. Right in front of their bench is where the Lady Cyclones will inbound it. Yeah, Zariah Willis was on the right side, drove the left side, and there was nobody there. As I said, no help defense. The defense was all around the three-point line. Lady Cyclones lead it here 2-0. Inbounds pass comes to Ely, right just outside the right block. Backs her way in, back to Zariah Willis. Inside to Ely, double team, kicks it out. Shy Willis is open for three. This one no good. Zariah trying to get the rebound. She does. Underneath the basket, goes up, strong with it, draws the foul, misses the shot. It looked like when she got the rebound, she was too far underneath the basket, but took that power dribble to get position there to get the shot up.
It's unusual to see only one person guarding Ely when she has the ball. We're used to 2 and 3 people.
The first free throw is no good. They posted the foul, number 3. There's not a number 3 out there. So I assume they mean 23. Sarah Williams' second free throw is no good. Missed them both. Lady Cyclones hanging on to 2-0 lead. Just a minute into this game. Mountain Home with the basketball. Lady Cyclones going to trap in the front court, but Mullen gets it back out to Williams, and they'll kick it back out. Husky at the top of the key. The sophomore dribbles to the free throw line, needs help, but she picked up her dribble. Off to Mullen. Her drive left side off the glass and in. Looked a little out of control, but she collected herself and hit the layup. Lady Cyclones tied now 2-2. Here's a three-point try by Brenna Burke. No good. Long rebound controlled by Mullen, who is out there guarding Burke. Long pass down the floor. It's intercepted by Russellville's Shy Willis. In transition, takes it all the way. Layup no good. Ely trailing the play, couldn't control it. Shy Willis touched it, but her foot was out of bounds when she did. So Mountain Home will have the basketball.
Number 33 is actually guarding Ely. That foul might have been on her.
Well, that was weird because it was Zariah Willis, the one that went to the free throw line. It wasn't Ely that shot the free throws. Mullen in the front court. Russellville's pressed every time so far. Mountain Home, that was probably the easiest time they had breaking the press. Mullen gets it over to Parker Husky on the right side. We're all tied at 2, almost 2 minutes into this game. There's a three-point try. It's good by Mountain Home, Amelia Rucker. Mountain Home with their first lead of the game here at 5-2. 5:53 left to play in the first quarter. Zariah Willis, they backed off her. She'll launch the three. This one no good. With the rebound is Waymeyer for Mountain Home. Here come the Lady Bombers. They're going to slow it up, listing their bench over here on this near side. We're kind of above both benches. Parking ourselves here. Husky took a dribble and needs some help, and Shy Willis is going to knock it away. Husky battles to get it back for Mountain Home. That was weird. She took one dribble and stopped. It just didn't have anything to do with it. That dribble over the right wing. Russell makes the swing. Now Shy Willis is on Mullen. Rucker, and we'll get a hand check foul called. This will be on Gracie Campbell, her first, and the team's first. Mountain Home windbounded along the left baseline. They line up everybody on the left side of the lane. Trigger man will be Husky. They all move over to the right side, then back to the left side. She does get it in to Waymeyer. She'll dribble in the lane. Did not face the basket, immediately kicked it out. This goes to Rucker, the one who knocked down that three earlier. 5 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. 5-2 our score. The Lady Bombers with the lead. Mountain Home backing it back out. Husky with it, guarded by Brenna Burke for Russellville. They're going to go inside. This time to Williams, and she puts it up and in.
Well, she had a step on the defense and was able to get that basket.
Sorry, that was Annie Norcross, who's number 23. Had 2 23s listed. 7-2 our score. Ely, inside move along the right side, misses the shot, rebound. Jump ball will be called. That'll be tied up between the Husky check that, between Mullen and Brenna Burke. Alternating possession goes over to Mountain Home. 4:27 left to play here in the first quarter. Russellville trailing 7-2. There's Annie Norcross, who got that last basket, caught it in the front court, slows it up for Mountain Home. Husky on the left wing. Now she'll drive inside. Bounce pass underneath the Waymire. Did not even face the basket. Kicked it up for the three. No good. Zariah Willis has it on the move for Russellville. Lady Cyclones trailing 7-2. Shy Willis will use the screen. Shot from the right elbow. Won't go. Waymire the rebound for Mountain Home. That's the pace Russellville would like to play. In fact, both the boys and girls would like to speed up the pace a little bit in both games. They don't want to play slow down, and Mountain Home would like to do that in both games. Shot from the right side, no good. Ely rebound, and she's fouled. Norcross just got her, Waymire, she got her hand kind of stuck in there between Ely and the basketball and was whistled for her first personal foul. That's the second team foul. Yeah, they post that as Waymire's first, so I don't know who that other foul was on. I'm assuming it was on Annie Norcross, number 23, and they just accidentally put 3 up there. In the game for Russellville, number 14, Sydney Drew Robinson, a 5'7" sophomore guard. She's along the baseline. Here's a three-point try by Campbell, and she misses it out of bounds. 3:22 left to play. Lady Cyclones trailing 7-2.
Don't think Gracie was completely set to shoot that three-pointer, and she shot it very quickly.
Along the right side, this is Amelia Rucker. Back to the top. Faking the three is Mullen. Little floater in the lane. Good. Well, it didn't have much arch on it, but just enough to get over the front of the iron, and Russellville takes a timeout. Trailing 9-2 here with 3:06 left to play in the first, and we'll take a break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
How many times have you had to go without your heating or your air unit when you needed it most? Your family's freezing or sweating and they look to you for relief. You call someone and they say it's going to cost an arm and a leg to fix. Do you really feel like you have a choice? Well, now you do. Call Tony at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air at 479-964-4004 for a free second opinion from a guy you can trust to take care of you and your family and get that unit running without all the extra charges. Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
9-2 our score. The Lady Cyclones trailing Mountain Home, and somebody during that timeout needs to go take the lid off Russellville's basket. They're getting some open shots and nothing going down. They've only made one field goal here and even missed a couple free throws. Gracie Campbell with it near the top of the key, backing away in, takes it right side as she draws the foul. She'll go to line to shoot 2 here. Now this is going to be on number 24, Amelia Rucker. The third team foul, her first. And Gracie shooting 2 here. First free throw is good.
Like to see those free throws early in the game.
Coming into the game, she's 68% from the free throw line. So she's no nonsense. She grabbed it, shot it, put both of them down. Lady Cyclones trailing 9-4. Against the press, they'll dribble Mullen around the double team, and then in the front court, she lost her footing and charged into Gracie Campbell. Gracie kept her feet there, but it almost like Mullen was stumbling into her. And that's the fourth team foul, and the first on Mullen. Brenna Burke, crossover dribble in the lane. Needs some help. Kicks it out to Drew Robinson. In the corner, Zariah Willis. She'll launch the three. It's good. Zariah Willis has 5 points for Russellville. Lady Cyclones are within 2. And bounce pass comes to Rucker. Gives it right back to Husky in the backcourt. She'll cross over and get around Drew Robinson, who'll back off as soon as she gets in the front court. 2:10 left to play here in the first quarter. The Lady Cyclones trailing by 2, but they trailed by as many as 7. Here's a three-point try by Rucker. Good. She's knocked down 2 threes. Russell's done a good job getting out on her, but just left her open there.
Yeah, I got to get out here and put a hand in her face.
12-7 our score. Mountain Home with the lead. And trying to answer is Zariah Willis, and she does. Zariah with 2 threes. 8 points for her. Lady Cyclones within 2 again. Have not caused a turnover in the backcourt. You just feel like it's coming, though. But they do break the press. Norcross in the front court gets it over to Husky, and now here's Mullen. There's a 3-point try. Good. Annie Norcross this time. 15-10. Mountain Home with the lead. Brenna Burke looking inside for Ely. The right block. Double team. Bounce pass to Drew Robinson. Her shot off the glass. No good. Rebound. Nice block out there by Husky, and she has it for Mountain Home in the front court. She'll give it off to Rucker. Might have got away with the travel. Dribbles over the left elbow. Back out up top. Here's Norcross taking a long 3. This one no good. Rebound Ely for Russellville. Under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Lady Cyclones trail by 5, but they have the basketball. Gracie Campbell is wanting to spot up from the 3 on the right side there. Just wasn't a good pass for her to step into it. She gets it inside to Ely now. Double team, kicks it out to Gracie on the left wing this time. Step back 3-pointer, no good. With the rebound is Kate Jackson for Mountain Home, who just checked in during that last dead ball. 28 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Lady Cyclones trail by 5, and Mountain Home with the basketball and looking like they want to play for one shot. Cameron Mullen near the half-court circle with 10 seconds to shoot. She'll dribble over to the right wing, picks up her dribble and needs help. Zariah Willis is out on her. They'll hand it off to Husky with 2 seconds. Here's Norcross. Her 3-pointer is going to be an air ball caught by Gracie Campbell. We've come to the end of the first quarter with our score. Mountain Home 15, the Lady Cyclones 10. We'll take a break. This is Lady Cyclone Basketball on EAB Sports Network.
First State Bank is proud to serve our community, a community made of hard-working friends and neighbors, folks who make our community better. You're why we offer personal, helpful service and convenient digital tools. You make our town what it is, deeply rooted, community-driven. First State Bank, these are our stomping grounds. Visit fsbmybank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
Mr. Brake and Lube, your local Pennzoil 10-minute oil change super stop at 1415 East Main Street, has the best brand name oils like Mobil 1, Castrol, Motorcraft, Rotella, and Quaker State without breaking the bank. Plus specials to save even more. Come by 1415 East Main Street when you need an oil change or repair work from your local one-stop maintenance shop you can count on. Mr. Brake and Lube, and follow Mr. Brake and Lube on Facebook to keep up with monthly specials.
As we start the second quarter, Lady Cyclones trailing by 5. Russell will have the basketball. 15-10 our score. Is Shy Willis, Brenna Burke, Talia Ely, Zariah Willis, and Gracie Campbell on the floor to start the second quarter for Russellville. In that first quarter, Zariah Willis with 8 of Russellville's 10 points. Here's a drive by Brenna Burke. Off the back of the iron, no good. Gets her own rebound, goes up with the left hand. Brenna's first basket. Lady Cyclones within 3.
Well, that's a good lesson. Never give up. Even if you miss that shot, go for that rebound.
Usually a shooter knows exactly where it's going. They beat the Russell press. Gracie Campbell flashed, almost made a steal. Here's a 3-point try by Rucker. This one no good. Rebound. It's taken away by Ely. It looked like Jackson had it for Mountain Home, and Ely just said, hey, this is mine. Zariah Willis in the front court. They set up the screen for her. Can't lead her man into it, set by Gracie Campbell. She'll take it baseline, double team, somebody's open. Catching it in the corner is Brenna Burke. She drives, bounce pass is going to be intercepted by Amelia Rucker. Brenna normally would have shot that 3, but it was thrown more towards the corner than where she was, so she had to hustle to save it from going out of bounds. Cameron Mullen with the basketball for Mountain Home. The Lady Bombers leading the Lady Cyclones by 3 here, early second quarter. Jackson will launch the 3. This one rims out. Rebound tipped out by Ely and controlled by Shy Willis. Shaisha in the front court. Dribbles to the left wing, gives it to Zariah Willis. She'll fake the pass, back her way in the free throw line. Double team, ball knocked away by Husky, and Husky picks it up on the steal, dribbling behind the pack, and she'll slow it up. Right side now, Norcross. Three-pointer, good. Annie Norcross's second three. They've got 4 threes, 2 made by Norcross and 2 by Amelia Rucker. Brenna Burke is going to be whistled for the charge. That'll be the first on Brenna and the second team foul on Rossville.
It seems like Mountain Home has decided to live and die by the three-pointer.
And checking into the game, there's some substitutions coming for Mountain Home. We were told that they're making some changes here and bringing up some ninth graders, so if we don't say their name, it's because they're ninth grade and they weren't on the roster. We weren't able to get a roster before the game. 6 minutes left to play here in the first half. The Lady Cyclones trailing by 6. Using a screen. Mountain Home with it on the right side. Little spin move is good. I think he said Landon Ward. We're going to call her Ward till we hear different. Inside to Ely. They went for the steal and left her open. Misses from the inside. Rebound. Mountain Home had it. We're going to get a foul called on Russellville. This will be on Talia, her first.
I think when Talia made that little spin move, it put her too far underneath the basket.
Her first personal foul. 5.5 to go here in the first half. Russellville trailing by 8. This is their largest deficit they've faced. Backdoor cut not open for Mountain Home. Jackson with it on the left wing. Is it back to Husky over on the right side after her drive? Yielded nothing. Trying to go baseline. She's cut off there by Brenna Burke. Picks up her dribble. And Brenna Burke out on her. She does get some relief here by Lauren Waymeyer, who hands it right back to Husky on that right wing. 5 minutes left to play in the first half. Waymeyer taking it baseline, too far underneath the basket, needs some help. Throws in the corner to Husky. They're going to use a screen. Brenna gets around it. Husky, though, looking for the backdoor cut. It's not there. And Waymeyer saves her once again in the corner. Saves her from getting that 5-second violation. Husky using a screen. She'll launch the open three. It's good. Parker Husky knocking down an open look. That's her first points of the game, and Mountain Home has built up an 11-point lead. Zariah, go ahead.
I was going to say, they've done it on threes.
Zariah on the left wing without the basketball. Brenna Burke at the top of the key looking inside for Ely. Trying to get it to us, knocked away, and a scramble for it. Ely on the floor, and let's see, a whistle. Foul's going to be called on Mountain Home. I don't know if Ely's trying to call timeout or not, but Mountain Home committed a foul falling on top of her. A couple of substitutes coming in for Mountain Home. Russellville going to inbound it near the corner, trailing 23-12.
They said that foul was on number 12. I don't have one.
Shy Willis at the top of the key. Gets it back to Brenna Burke, left side. They're going to leave her open. She'll launch the three. This one short as it draws iron. Husky the rebound with Mountain Home, and we're going to have a turnover by Mountain Home. And it's going to be an offensive foul. This is going to be on Parker Husky. She hooked Zariah Willis. The 6th team foul. Next one's going to put Russellville on the 1-and-1. 3:50 left to play first half. Ely with her feet on the three-point line will launch one from the corner. This one no good. Rebound. Husky has it. Campbell was close, and now we have a foul called on who? Oh, this is going to be on Gracie Campbell. Gracie was just trying to get out of the way. It looked like Zariah Willis was the one there. It actually looked like she grabbed the basketball. I guess she did, but Gracie just picked up her second. That's a cheap foul there. And so Gracie will have to sit down. Might not see her the rest of the first half. That's a tough one. Russellville's had to battle foul trouble quite a bit in the last few games. Mountain Home with 11-point lead and the basketball, and now there's a travel is going to be called against Mountain Home at the top of the key. You got to put the basketball on the floor before you pick up your pivot foot. You can actually pick up your pivot foot, but you have to pass or shoot it. If you dribble, it's a walk. Under 3.5 to go here in the first half. Brenna Burke will take it baseline. Cut off there. Needs some help. Ely at the top of the key. Has it. She'll take it left side of the lane. Nice little spin move. Doesn't shoot it. Gets it off to Drew Robinson. Underhanded flip to Zariah Willis, and she'll back it back out. 3:10 left to play first half. Zariah with a crossover dribble. Feeds it inside to Shy Willis. Count the basket. No, we get a charge called on Zariah Willis. Zariah with who threw the ball to Shaisha, then charged into Mountain Home. And so the worst part about that isn't the foul, the 15 foul. The worst part about that is that was a bucket that Russell's going to have to take off the board. They trail 23-12. Russell's been stagnant. They've only have 2 points here in the second quarter. Husky with it at the top of the key, looking inside. Nothing there. Now with it, this is Ward. Looked like she was backing her way in. They get it out to Norcross, who'll miss the three. Rebound comes all the way in the corner to Talia Ely, and she'll bring up the floor herself. The 6-foot sophomore gives it off to the other sophomore, Brenna Burke. And now back to Ely along the right block. She's looking, they double-teamed her, but it's not a good double team. They were standing back-to-back there. Ely dribbled it back out. Now a whistle, foul away from the basketball. They were grabbing Drew, I think, and that's what is going to get called. And that's the 17th foul, so Russell's going to shoot the 1-and-1. They haven't told him that yet. They're trying to get Russell to inbound the ball along the corner, but that's a 1-and-1. And Coach Kale's coming out saying, hey, it's a 1-and-1. And now it's like Russell's bench was the only one that knew it was a 1-and-1. The scores table didn't say anything, and maybe that was on purpose. The good thing for Russell is they pretty much put anybody they want to. I bet they could sneak in Drew Robinson to shoot if they wanted to, but they're going to have Shy do it. She's 77%, just makes the first one. I mean, Drew Robinson is 92% on the year. Wouldn't mind that one either. But Shy knocks them down both. And Russellville now with 4 points in this quarter. They've cut it to single digits here. They trail by 9. 2:15 left in the first half. Lady Cyclones trailing 23-14. Husky, this is Mullen. Will use a screen, and Russell took the charge. Two officials had the same call. One outside, one inside. Knew that Cameron Mullen charged in there, and it was taken nicely there by Russellville. I think that was Zariah Willis. If that is, that's the second charge she's taken in this game. Russellville trailing 23-14, but can cut even deeper into this lead here. Shy Willis will take the three from the top of the key. This one rolls off the iron. There's Drew Robinson with the follow. Her shot is blocked by Rucker, and Rucker grabs the rebound. Under 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Lady Cyclones trailing by 9. Mullen can't shake Robinson. She'll drive this time baseline, whistle foul. They say on the floor, and this will be on Drew. It's not a shooting foul. It's the 16th foul. They were lined up for a free throw, but the official that called it said, nope, you inbounded along the baseline.
Well, they drove around Drew, and she put her hand on her back, and that's what they got her with.
Inbounds pass comes to Rucker. She'll launch the 15-footer. A little flat on that shot, draws back the iron, and two Mountain Home Lady Bombers got the rebound together. They kick it out, miss the three, and rebound saved in the corner there by Cameron Mullen. And she finds Kay Jackson. Her shot blocked out of bounds by Talia Ely. Ely was kind of out of position. That wasn't her man she was guarding, but she reached around and just swatted that away with a big right hand. And Mountain Home will inbound along the baseline here. 1:27 left to play first half. Inbounds pass was denied by Brenna Burke. And Zariah Willis picks it up. Russell with the turnover here. They tried to go inside to Ely. It was knocked away. She has to come out behind the three-point line to grab it, facing the basket. Dribbles just inside the free throw line extended, and then kicks it back out to Shy Willis. 1:08 left to play here in the first half. Shy open from the corner. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound. Let's see. Drew Robinson battling, gets around Rucker, gets the rebound. How about that? Drew getting an extra possession there for Russellville. Here's a drive by Burke. Misses the shot. Follows her own shot. Shot up, no good. Knocked to the floor. No call there. Jackson the rebound for Mountain Home. After she shot the second one, she was tossed away, and she was holding palms up saying, hey, ref, are you seeing this? 36 seconds left to play here in the first half. Mountain Home wants to play for one shot. Robinson won't let him. Russell comes out to trap Cameron Mullen. She's trying to get around Shysha Willis. We'll get a reach-in foul called on Shy. This will be her first, and the 7th-team foul called on Russellville. So Mountain Home going to the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1. It'll be Cameron Mullen, and this will be Mountain Home's first free throws of the game, I believe.
It is.
23-14 our score. The Lady Bombers leading with 24.9 seconds left here in the first half.
That 5-second count was really a slow count.
Monica Chaffin, a 5'5 sophomore, and Emma Wilbur, a 6-foot junior in the game for Mountain Home. Free throw is good. Hit the rim 3 different times. Back to a 10-point lead for Mountain Home. 24-14. Second free throw, again, it gets the bounce. And stoppage of play as Mountain Home subbing somebody in. Husky comes back in. 11-point lead for Mountain Home. Lady Cyclones with it with 24 seconds left. They're going to throw it down the floor, and it's going to be caught by Shy Willis. No, it's knocked away. Mountain Home has it, and now whistle, and let's see. Timeout, Mountain Home. We'll take a quick break. Lady Cyclones trailing 25-14 with 21 seconds left to play in the first half. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more reliability, durability, and versatility built in, like #1 selling Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors, Z Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Visit your local Kubota dealer for a demo today. In the River Valley, see River Valley Tractor on Weir Road in Russellville.
Welcome back. 21.8 seconds left to play here in the first half. Lady Cyclones with a turnover. Mountain Home using a timeout because they want to get a better look at the last second shot here, maybe last shot, I should say, and draw up a play. They're going to inbound it at half court. They do into the back court to Amelia Rucker. 15 seconds now as they have the ball near midcourt. They get it to the top, and this is Norcross. Now along the right side, here's a drive by Ward, floats it in the corner. With 5 seconds to shoot, ball knocked away. Ely had it, lost it, picked up by Norcross. She'll launch a long three on the buzzer, nowhere close. It was almost caught by Husky, who would have had a chance to put it up and in, but we've come to the end of the first half with our score, the Lady Bombers 25 and the Lady Cyclones 14. We'll take a break, come back with your halftime show. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurant on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by Old South.
When it comes to buying or selling a home, there really is a better way. As soon as you start talking with our team at A Better Way Realty in Russellville, you're going to feel the difference. Imagine if you had a great friend in the real estate industry, someone who genuinely cared about you and your family and was passionate about taking care of you. That is the philosophy of everyone who works here at A Better Way Realty. We want your business because we earn it, period. Discover what experience and heart can do with A Better Way Realty. Find us on Facebook and see the difference. A Better Way Realty. Real estate done a better way.
A solid roof for your business is key to keeping your employees, products, and valuables dry and clean. If you're experiencing roof leaks that are resulting in damaged equipment, stained ceilings, and walls, then don't let Mother Nature get the best of your business. The folks at E&F Roofing offer free commercial roof inspections, but their experience is priceless for your business, not to lose productivity and extend the life of your roof. So contact E&F Roofing today for a free commercial inspection at 479-272-4069.
This is Todd Baumerstorff, Market President with Centennial Bank, and one of the best things about being a community-focused bank like Centennial is that we can focus on what matters, real relationships. That means the focus is on you as the customer. At Centennial Bank, we're real bankers helping people by building real relationships. Come see for yourself the difference our real commitment can make. Stop by any of our our local branches in Russellville, Adkins, Pottsville, Clarksville, or Dardanelle. Or if you prefer, experience us online at my100bank.com. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back. The Lady Cyclones trailing here at the half, 25-14. You want my quick analysis of this first half? Lady Cyclones 4 points in the second quarter, 1 basket made. Ice cold from the field. What's your thoughts?
Very ice cold. We're only 2 of 10 from the three-point line. I said that Mountain Home would live and die with a three-pointer. They're 5 of 13. 13 three-pointers they've taken in that first half. Russellville is just having some problems. We're not guarding close the outside shooters. We got to stay in front of them, between them and the basket, and putting a hand out toward them when they're taking that three-point. No offensive rebounds. Ely's in there trying to do her part, but if she's shooting the ball, we need to get some other people in there blocking out. To get an offensive rebound and a defensive rebound, you've got to block out. And so we're not doing that right now. I said at the beginning in the pregame, our touch fouls, our slap fouls would be a problem, and they are a problem. We cannot slap at the ball as it goes past us, and we got to keep our hands really off that opponent when they've got the ball, because they're going to call these fouls. They've showed it in the first half. I figure they'll do it in the second half. So Russellville's got to play very smart defense and very aggressive and smart offense to get back into this game.
As it looks for the conference, for the third and fourth spot to make state, you got Siloam, Russellville, and Greenbrier all separated by a game or less. So Silent Springs a half game up on Russellville, a full game full of Greenbrier. You don't want to concede this loss. I mean, Russellville's only down 11. But the good news, whether we win or lose tonight, is that right now Valonia is leading Greenbrier as they start the third quarter 28-15. You figure Greenwood's going to beat Siloam Springs. That'll help Russellville. Really help us if we come back and win, because then we would be alone in third place after tonight. But it's something that we'll continue to keep an eye on. Lady Cyclones trailing here 25-14. We'll take a break. We come back, we'll give you the individual stats, also give you the conference standings for the senior boys. So this is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
The heater broke down, I had to act fast. Wiggled some wires, I broke the thermostat. My wife got cold and those started to freeze. She said, hey man, got a call AshleyAir.com. Your heater breaks down, they're the one you want. AshleyAir.com. They're fast and they're good and they got it going on. Technician showed up the very same day. Got it fixed right and fast, he was on his way. Next time your heater breaks, you know who to call. There's only one choice, AshleyAir.com.
Taking care of families. That's what the folks at C&D Drugstore have been doing in historic downtown Russellville for more than 6 decades when it comes to all your pharmaceutical needs. When it comes to compounding special medicines, R.D. Walker and his staff are there to serve you. And most importantly, if you need delivery, if you need curbside pickup, you need C&D Drugstore on the corner of B and Commerce in downtown Russellville, a 60-year tradition.
When knee, hip, or back pain rob you of your mobility, count on St. Mary's Regional Medical Center for compassionate, individualized care. From sports medicine to joint replacement, we address the pain and keep you moving. Our enhanced cleaning, mask requirements, and social distancing help keep you safe. St. Mary's Regional, count on us. Take our free joint pain assessment at stmarysregional.com.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
Well, we thought the war of this game was going to be the pace of play. Actually, what it turns out is that Lady Cyclones not shooting very well. In the second quarter, 1 made field goal, 4 total points. In fact, the Lady Cyclones only 4 made field goals in that entire first half. They trail here at the half 25-14 to Mountain Home. And realize there's a team that Russellville beat a month ago by 26 points, so kind of reeling a little bit. Lady Cyclones in that first half were led by Zariah Willis with 8 points, all 8 of her points coming in the first quarter. And then 2 points each for Brenna Burke, Shaisha Willis, and Gracie Campbell. Only person in foul trouble for Russellville is Gracie Campbell with 2 personal fouls. Andy Norcross from Mountain Home leading the way for them with 8 points, 6 points each for Cameron Mullen and Amelia Rucker. Told you we'd talk about the 5A West standings for the boys coming into tonight. We have a 3-way tie, basically a 3-way tie for first. Russellville and Valonia are at 9-1. Silo Springs is a half game back at 8-1, but they're going to play Mountain Home tomorrow night at Siloam, and figure they'll probably win that game and make it more of a 3-way tie. That is, unless Greenbrier can help us out and pull the upset against Valonia's boys. And those 3 teams are all 1-1 against each other. Russellville beat Siloam but lost to Valonia. After tonight, their next 2 games are against those 2 teams. They will host Siloam Springs on Friday night, senior night, at Cyclone Arena. They will go to Valonia a week from tonight on Tuesday night, and then wrap up their season finale a week from Friday against Van Buren. Russellville will be going to the state tournament in boys. It's kind of up in the air for girls, but they are in the driver's seat. As far as after the top 3 on the boys' side, Greenwood battling for that 4th spot. They're at 4-6, Greenbrier at 3-7, along with Van Buren at 3-7, Alma 2-8, and Mountain Home 1-8 in conference play. Of course, we'll have varsity boys action coming up after this. We're going to take a 60-second break. That's okay, Caitlin. 60-second, and then we'll come back with the third quarter. Lady Cyclones trail 25-14. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Olathe Realty is proud to support all of our local student athletes. At Olathe Realty, we believe the community comes first, and there's nothing quite like community than cheering on your favorite team from the stands. Olathe Realty is committed to provide our area with gold standard service in every aspect of your real estate transaction. So whether you're loading up to go to the game or settling in for an evening at home, you can rest assured Olathe Realty is taking care of you. Call us today at 479-968-5668. Olathe Realty, we put the real in real estate. Find us on Facebook today.
Welcome back. They always stop the clock and they're not supposed to do that for us media guys. They did stop it, so we're action now. And on a drive, here's a missed shot by Mountain Home. Waymeyer, the rebound. She puts it up. Boy, that was an odd follow. And she's trying to get her own rebound. She saves it in bounds before it goes out of bounds. And then saving it before it goes in the back court is Cameron Mullen. Mountain Home started this half with a basketball. Going to throw it in the corner, and 2 players caught between there, and neither one knew which one to catch it. Husky tips it out of bounds. Shaisha Willis, Zariah Willis, Talia Ely, Gracie Campbell, and Brenna Burke on the floor for Russellville to start this third quarter. Russellville trailing 25-14. Going to set a double screen there for Zariah Willis. She'll take it out left side, inside Ely. A little give and go. Zariah Willis on the drive with the layup. Zariah with 10 points.
That's a good pass by Ely as she went past her. Has an easy layup.
It was the give and go, and she went right beside her. Lady Cyclones cut it to 9, and Zariah in double figures for the 3rd time this year. Mullen will use a screen. They peel off, and she wasn't looking to shoot at all. She'll give it up to Annie Norcross, and they'll back it back out. 6:42 left to play here in the third quarter. Lady Cyclones trailing 25-16. Mountain Home with the basketball. Parker Husky will launch one from the left wing. 3-pointer is no good. Ely lost it out of bounds. Had it was deflected, I think, by Lauren Waymeyer, but touched Ely's hand last. She knew it was going to be off her. She was trying to save it. And Mountain Home will inbound it along the left baseline. Husky, the trigger man. Have all 4 players around the lane. They're popping out Mullen. Faked the 3. She thought about it, and they left her open if she wanted to shoot it. Mullen has not hit the 3 so far in this game. Norcross has 2, Rucker has 2, and Parker Husky has 1. Rucker dribbles from the left wing all the way into the right corner, gets the pass back from Waymeyer. They'll set a screen. Russell makes the switch. Shy Willis now on Rucker. They'll give it to Waymeyer along the baseline, who started right, was cut off by Ely. Ball deflected and saved inbounds by Waymeyer, and their coach has had enough. He calls timeout. Under 6 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Early going, Lady Cyclones trail by 9. We'll take a quick break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Almost everyone has a horror story to tell when it comes to home improvement that makes it hard to trust the right professional for the job. Griffin's Home Improvement in Russellville has proven to be different. They pride themselves on professionalism, consistency, and quality. So when it comes to updating your home, think of Griffin's Home Improvement first. Visit Griffin's Home Improvement on Facebook today to see their past projects and call 479-518-3064 for a quote or second opinion today.
Welcome back. A Mountain Home coach not very happy with how that offensive possession was going. He called timeout. They're going to inbound it along the end of the bench here on their side of the floor. Under 6 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Lady Cyclones trail 25-16. Russellville led 2-0. That's been the only time they've led. Most they've trailed by is 12. They're going to get it inbounds barely to Waymeyer, who's trapped in the corner. Her pass is going to be deflected by Zariah Willis, and Shy had it, lost it, and let's see. A jump ball will be called. It'll belong to Russellville. Shy Willis, Zariah Willis in there. Good team turnover.
And it's hard to tell who that arrow's pointed to. The arrow doesn't work on this scoreboard, either scoreboard.
Yeah, but they got the ball to start the third quarter.
Yeah.
Zariah Willis will dribble over to the right wing, looking inside for Ely. They're playing behind her. She'll get the entry pass, turn around to the right side. High off the glass. No, it won't go, but she draws the foul. That one looked like it was going to roll in. And she started dribbling left, and immediately did a drop step to the right side. Had, in fact, out, and the only way they could stop her was to foul her, and they almost looking at an and one here. That foul on Norcross, I think they just got a foul because that very first foul of the game they put up there on number 3, and they didn't have a number 3 in the game. So they just got a freebie. This first free throw by Ely is good. That's her first point of the game. She's 62% from the free throw line coming into this game. Russellville's worked the ball into her some. She's been mainly passing, though. Has an assist already in this quarter, and she knocks down both free throws. The Lady Cyclones within 7. It's been a while since they've been this close. 25-18. 5.5 to go left here in the third quarter. Russellville extending their defense out. Picking up Mullen is Brenna Burke. They used a screen, and she just stopped dribbling. They'll swing it around left side. Rutgers three-pointers, good. She had 2 threes, but both of them were in the first quarter, and could hit one in the second quarter. Knocks that one down there, and just like that, it's back to a double-digit lead for Mountain Home. You battle your way back, and something like that happens. Zariah Willis will take it baseline underneath, double team. Somebody's open. Shy Willis for 3 from the left wing, no good. Waymeyer the rebound for Mountain Home. Lady Cyclones trailing 28-18. Back on defense. Mullen all the way, had it knocked off her foot, and it goes out of bounds. Good reach in there by Burke or Ely, whichever one got a hand on it. And we have a substitution coming in as Waymeyer comes out for Mountain Home.
And that's a good call by the official. Give him credit.
Brenna Burke will walk it up the floor. Lady Cyclones trailing by 10 with the basketball. Ely at the high post. They'll get it to her. She turns and fires it down low off the hands of Gracie Campbell. She dribbled out to the 3. Her pass or shot deflected, one of them, but it's caught by Ely. Turnaround jumper's no good. Rebound. There's a battle for it, and let's see. And Mountain Home comes away with it. And Gracie Campbell got looked like she got elbowed in the leg or the stomach. One. She came hobbling down the floor. Mountain Home with a basketball. On the right side is Cameron Mullen.
Yeah, I think the Mountain Home fans even saw that because they were making some noise about that.
Rucker on her drive, 10-feeder in the lane, and she's going to be fouled on the drive there by Shy Willis. Shy getting an explanation from the official what the foul call was. That's the first team foul, Russellville, her second. And it's going to put Rucker on the free throw line to shoot 2. 3:57 left to play here in the third.
Mountain Home only shot 2 free throws in that first half.
Makes this one. She's the first Mountain Home player in double figures here with 10 points. 29-18. This has been their largest lead. The second free throw is good. Now it's their largest lead at 30-18. Brenna Burke on the right side. Bounce pass down low to Ely. She'll dribble in the lane, double team, out to Shy Willis, calling for it back. Shy can't get it to her. She'll dribble out behind the three-point line. Campbell goes inside to Ely, and they reach around and foul her from behind. This is going to be on Norcross. I believe it's her second. And if you're going to play behind the postman, that's fine, but if you reach around and try to deny the basketball, more times than not, you're going to foul. His arms aren't that long. You got to play to the side if you want to do that. That's her second, as we said. Second team foul. Inbounds pass comes to Ely just outside the lane. She'll dribble in the lane. A little dip underneath. She missed the shot. Trying to get the rebound. It goes off the back of Mountain Home, but saved inbounds by Gracie Campbell. Straight to Ely. Great bounce pass underneath to Zariah Willis, who's going to the free throw line.
Great play all the way around. One by Campbell for saving that to Ely, and Ely at pass to Willis.
That was going to be off Mountain Home, but you can't bank on that because we saw that hit off the back of their player. But you don't know if the officials saw that. And like you said, Gracie diving into the bench there to save that basketball. And what a bounce pass there by Ely to Zariah Willis. First free throw was missed by Zariah. We wait the second. She's 60% from the line this year, but she's 0 of 3 in this game. 0 of 4. Missed that one. Struggling a little bit, but she does have 10 points, leading Lady Cyclones with it. Russellville still down by 12 to 18 with 3:15 left in the third quarter. Shot blocked by Shy Willis, out of bounds. Trying to get around her was Parker Husky, giving up quite a bit of a height disadvantage. As Shy Willis has 4 inches on her, and she didn't have to jump to block that shot.
Yeah, good defense by Willis.
Husky gets it in the corner to Waymeyer, who checked back in. Back to Husky behind the three-point line. Running along the baseline was Rucker. She catches it in the corner. And will dribble out and hand it back to Parker Husky. Husky's drive this time gets around Shy Willis and draws the foul, and Shy just picked up her third. And so Parker Husky will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. She hit a 3 in the second quarter. That's been all her scoring tonight. 3 minutes left to play here in the third. And Shy now with 3 fouls, may be coming out. Drew Robinson at the scorer's table, but you have to wait till the first one shot. It was good. And Drew Robinson will check in and will replace Shy. Russellville loses. They lose a score with Shy, but they lose somebody that really can set the tempo. She has a way of making things speed up for the other team. Second free throw, no good. Brenna Burke, the rebound. She's going to bring up the floor herself. Pass ahead to Zariah Willis. She'll take it baseline. Inside tried to go to Ely. It was too high for her, but Russellville keeping possession there. This is Burke, and a reach-in foul called on Mountain Home. It's the third team foul. Russellville will inbound it where? It happened behind the three-point line, so it should be near half court. That's where they're going to inbound it here. 2:46 left to play in the third. Russellville trails by 13. Lady Cyclones lost to Greenwood last night. Right back action here, and now we have a foul inside the lane, and this is going to be on Waymeyer. Foul's mounting up for Mountain Home. That's the fourth team foul, and Waymeyer's got 2. They have 4 players with 2 fouls. Zariah Willis will lob it in. It goes off the hand of Ely. Ely never had a chance on that. Going coast to coast is Husky, and she's fouled. I don't know if they're going to give her a shooting foul or not. I heard 2 whistles there. The foul's going to be on Brenna Burke. That's her second, and it is going to be shooting 2. And Parker Husky, who is 1 of 2 just moments ago from the free throw line, will shoot 2 here. Free throw is no good. Both teams will be at Cyclone Arena on Friday. It'll be senior night as they host Siloam Springs. They do have 2 more games at Cyclone Arena, but senior night will be this Friday night. Second free throw is good. Husky hits 1 of 2. Lady Cyclones trail 32-18. Russell was cold in the second quarter with just 4 points. They're cold in this quarter, just 4 points. Haley tries to get along the baseline. It's out of the reach of Gracie Campbell. She couldn't save it in bounds. She was posting up in the lane, but you could tell she was worried about the 3-second call. Got out there and they couldn't get it to her, and Russell is going to take a timeout, and we'll take a break too. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left to play here in the third. Russell trailing 32-18. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Johnny along to visit with you about Strikers Bowling Alley. You know, Holton and the staff work hard to give you an affordable, fun family activity. Plus, it's indoors, so the weather never matters. Bowling is a great way to build hand-eye coordination, social skills, and it's an activity that you can bond together with family and friends and have a great time. These are just a few of the many reasons that you need to come and have some fun at Strikers Bowling Alley, West Main, next to the theater. Check them out on Facebook.
I said during the last segment how cold Russell has been. They had 1 field goal in the second quarter and 2 made free throws. They have that exact same thing here in the third quarter. 1 made field goal by Zariah Willis, 2 free throws made by Talia Ely, and that's been all the scoring for Russellville in this quarter, and they trail 32-18 with 2:20 left to play in the third. And Coach Jay Kill calling a timeout there, trying to settle her team down.
I think that's a good timeout. I'm having a little issue with this scoreboard. They show 4 fouls. I've got them down for 5, but that's just me. Maybe I'm.
I have them for 4. I have, but I may be wrong too. Mountain home with the basketball. 2:15 left as they get it in the front court. Bounce pass along the right side to Jackson, who checked in during that timeout. Step back. Looked like she was going to take a step back 15-footer, which you don't see that often, but she did pass it off. 2 minutes left to play here in the third. Lady Cyclones trail by 14. There's a pass deflected by Ely and chased down in the corner by Zariah Willis for Russellville. Lady Cyclones need to do something with this one.
Yeah, good hands by Ely on defense.
Ely will catch it on the left wing. Looking to give it up. She does to Brenna Burke. Spots up, 15-footer from the corner, no good. Rebound Mountain home, and then tied up by Drew Robinson. There was 2 players fighting over it from Mountain home, and Drew just put her hands on it, and that's a jump ball that goes with them, but it wasted their jump ball.
Good aggressive move by Robinson.
Just heads up there. 1:35 left to play here in the third. Lady Cyclones trailing 32-14. Again, a month ago, Russellville beat this team 51-25. But it's been the flip side today. Mountain home averaging 34 points a game, and they're at 32 right now. Russell well below their average. They're averaging 49 a game. They have been ice cold since the first quarter. A drive results in a foul against Russellville, and this is going to be on number 12, Zariah Willis. She has 2, and the 14th foul on Russellville. Minute 11 left to play here in the third quarter. Husky shooting their 7th and 8th free throw here in the third quarter. Free throw is good. Well, each time she's made 1 of 2. Maybe this trend's going to hold. She's got 6 points for Mountain home. You're right. They fixed that up there with the fouls there on Mountain home. They do have 5 on them.
I thought so.
34-18 as Husky hits them both. Minute 7 left to play here in the third quarter. Ely, 15 feet away. She'll take it left side. Uses screen set by Gracie Campbell. Fade away. Won't go. Take the lid off the basket. Russellville ice cold. The first quarter, Russellville is okay. Scoring 10 points in that first quarter, but they've only scored 8 points since. And we got a reach-in foul there called on Gracie Campbell. That's her 3rd and the 15th foul. And we'll see how Coach Kale wants to play this. She's going to bring in Mila Wyberny, a 5'8" senior. And Gracie will sit down with 3 fouls.
That's what I said. If you reach in, there's a good chance you're going to get a foul called on you.
Inbounds pass comes in the backcourt to Parker Husky. She guarded by Drew Robinson with 35 seconds left to play in the third. Bounce pass along the baseline. This is Norcross. Nothing there. Kicks it back out. I'm surprised she didn't go up strong, try to draw a foul on Ely there. Jackson backs it back out with 23 seconds left in the third. She'll give it off to Ward. Ward working against Zariah Willis, and the Mountain Home going to call timeout here with 17 seconds left. We'll take a quick break. Lady Cyclones trailing 34-18. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
ABC Children's Academy is a Level 3 Better Beginnings accredited child care center. With 14 locations in the Pope, Johnson, and Yell County areas, care is available for ages 6 weeks to 12 years. Plus, ABC provides all-day child care and a variety of enrollment options, including Arkansas Better Chance, child care vouchers, tuition-based therapy edit programs, and an ABA program for individuals with autism. Visit abcchildrensacademy.com for more info. ABC Children's Academy, changing our world, one student at a time.
Welcome back. The Lady Cyclones trailing 34-18 with 17 seconds left to play here in the third against Mountain Home. We'll have varsity boys action coming up after this. Lady Cyclones got the work cut out for them here, but look, they've erased this deficit before. I mean, remember when they trailed Greenbrier at home and big time and made an unbelievable comeback a couple weeks ago to win that game. Let's start it here with a stop. How about that? Mountain Home with a basketball after this timeout. Drawing up a play. They want to get the last shot here in the third. Husky. And now we have a whistle and then a charge taken by Brenna Burke.
Yes.
Ward is going to be whistled for the foul. Brenna Burke stood her ground. And Russell will have it here with 17 seconds. So they can get the ball in.
Good defense.
Yeah, stand your ground. They don't have to have the basketball to take the charge, and Brenna did a great job there. And now Russell will have the last shot if they want it. Or if they just see what they run their offense. Brenna Burke racing in the front court. Uses a screen, takes it right side all the way, and she draws the foul. Misses the layup here because she was fouled. 10.8 left. And she's going to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Last time these two teams played, Brenna had 17. At that time, it was her season high, and then she ended up with 26 against Greenbrier, which is actually her Lady Cyclone career high. And that overtime loss at Greenbrier. First free throw is good by Brenna. Awaiting the second. Second free throw is good. Hit them both. Russell not playing for one shot there, and they were rewarded with 2 points. Waymire gets the inbounds pass here with 8 seconds. Back to Husky. She's still in the backcourt. Sees the trap. Over to Jackson with 4 seconds. Pass in the front court, knocked away. Oh, my goodness, with 1.6 seconds left in the third. They're going to get, this is what we call a cheap foul here, on Talia Ely. And that'll be her second and the 16th foul. And all they say, is that the 17th foul? Honestly, I've got for 6. And she's lining up like it's a 1-and-1. It's not. They're saying 1-and-1, but we got them for 6. And now they're going to check with the official book. The scoreboard says 6. We said 6. The PA guy said 7. And now they're going to say, the official book, that's what they got to go with. They say 7. So, and it'll be a 1-and-1. And now Russell says, hey, that's not what our book says. And Ward will knock down the 1-and-1. Russell may want to call timeout here to challenge that. You have to go with what the official book says, but you just want to make sure. Ward hits them both with 1.6 seconds left. Inbounds pass comes to Brenna Burke. And we've come to the end of the third quarter with our score. Mountain Home 36, the Lady Cyclones 20. One more quarter to go. We'll take a break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Protect your investment with a high-quality custom building from a local manufacturer. Arkansas Carports offers in-house financing with no credit check up to $75,000 on custom-made carports, garages, barns, horse sheds, and more installed in as quick as 1 to 3 weeks with a lifetime warranty. Plus, ask about how you can join the Arkansas Carport dealership family today. Stop by Arkansas Carports on Highway 64 in Knoxville. Visit arkansascarports.com or call 479-885-5022.
At Fleet Tire Point S, the S stands for service, selection, and savings because you, the customer, are always the top priority. If you need new tires to get ready for winter, the tire and automotive experts at Fleet Tire Point S have more than 30 years of experience. And Fleet Tire Point S consistently offers unparalleled service and quality tires to fit every budget. Come by today and experience the Fleet Tire Point S difference on Arkansas Avenue, your local tire and auto service center. No stress with Point S.
During the quarter changeover, Mitchell Wilson, one of the assistants for Russellville, and actually the head junior high coach, was over there talking the official scorebook and with the scorebook trying to figure out why that was a 7th foul on Russellville. And I don't know if he's satisfied with it, that the answer he got. As we start the 4th quarter, Russellville again getting in the lane, missing a shot. I mean, it's infectious, the cold shooting for Russellville. Mountain Home with the rebound. Lady Cyclones trailing 36-20 here, final quarter of play. Watch out, let's see if Mountain Home will slow it down. There's a collision there, a couple bodies on the floor, and boy, there's a walk there that Mullen got away with, and now we have a foul called on Gracie Campbell. That'll be her 4th. That's tough sequence there for Russellville. Zariah Wilson's trying to take the charge, and I don't mind them not calling that. The travel looked like should have been called there, but Gracie going to check out now with 4 fouls, and she's going to be sitting a while. Although, I don't know how long you can go without Gracie because you might need some three-point shooting in there quickly.
You're going to have to. And how you get past this cold shooting is just keep shooting.
First free throw is good. I was going to say it's a 1-and-1, so it's not 2 shots yet. When you get to 10 fouls, it's 2 shots. That's the 8th foul on Russellville. Parker Husky made this one. She's now made her last 5 free throws. Lady Cyclones trailing by 18 now. They had cut it to 7 at one point early 3rd quarter, but now trail 38-20. Zariah Willis will drive in the lane, taking it all the way and draw the foul with 7:11 left to go in the game. And Zariah going to go to the free throw line. 0-4 tonight, but she's got 10 points on the game. Her career high is 11 points. She did that against Sylvan Hills this year. And she just tied it with that free throw. Ties her career high. How about breaking it? Be happy with that.
Yeah, we'll take all the points we can get.
Yeah. Second free throw in and out, no good. Waymire the rebound for Mountain Home. Lady Cyclones trail by 17. It's hurt Russellville because they've been so cold from the floor, obviously, but also they couldn't get in the press very much because of missing so many shots. Haven't been able to do that much since the 1st quarter. On the left side is Cameron Mullen. Uses screen, passes on the 3. They can take their time. No shot clock this year in high school basketball. That'll change next year. They go along to Waymire. Underneath the basket, reverse layup on the drive is good. Waymire's first basket of the game comes on a reverse layup, and Lady Cyclones trail once again by 19. Brenna Burke open, left side three-pointer, no good. Rucker the rebound for Mountain Home. 6.5 to go. Russellville trailing 40-21. They've still got time, but sometimes it's not just your night, and that's what it's feeling like right here. Rucker coming off a screen. She'll launch the 3 from the right side. No good. Zariah Willis a rebound. Hey, thank you. We love one pass and a shot when you're behind. Zariah drives inside, kicks it out. Burke will miss on the 3 there. That did a full rotation around the rim before it went out. 6 minutes left to play in the game, and Russell still trailing 40-21. I don't know if Mountain Home's coach wanted them to make one pass and shoot the 3, even though they were open, because they're the ones sitting with a 19-point lead and you have the basketball. Faking the 3 there was Norcross. I thought they were going to do it again. Changing the play. Waymire at the top and gives it up to Norcross. She's guarded closely by Drew Robinson. Now 5.5 to go. Russellville trails by 19. Mountain Home with the basketball. This is what we expected to see, them working the ball around, running time off the clock. Parker Husky, who's hit her last 5 free throws. She is 6 of 8 from the line. Will drive, throws it along the baseline to Waymire, misses the 8-footer. Rebound, Ely. Talia will bring it up the floor herself. They could have called a foul there. Rucker got a little too close, but backs away. They're going to go inside to Ely with a bounce pass. Drives the right side of the lane, and she draws the foul there. But again, the shot not going in, and Russell's had so many of those that it just hit it perfectly off the backboard, hits the rim, just doesn't fall. And that foul on Annie Norcross, her third, the 8th team foul on Mountain Home. And Talia, who does not have a field goal tonight, but she's hit a couple free throws to the line. First free throw is good. But you know, when you're behind, it's great to score when the other team's not, or when the clock's not moving.
Well, you know a team is cold when they can't even make a layup, and that's the way the Lady Cyclones are now. But again, keep shooting the ball.
Well, drawing the foul there, that's good too, because you get to score with the clock not moving. Both free throws good by Talia Ely. Norcross in the front court being chased, double team, falling to the ground, passes off to Husky, and a jump ball be called as Husky's tied up with Ely. Look at Ely on the floor there to tie up the ball. Alternating possession stays with Mountain Home. They'll inbound it on the far side with 4:46 left. Lady Cyclones trailing 40-23. Husky will get it inbounds to Mullen in the backcourt. Mullen across the timeline on the left side. Coming up top is Monica Chaffin. They go inside now. Waymire turnaround jumper quick on the trigger there. Try to get around Zariah Willis. Missed it. Ely with the rebound. Almost like you shoot that quick because you're worried about getting your shot blocked. I think she thought Ely was guarding her. Here's a turnaround jumper in the lane is good by Willis for Russellville. Her first field goal of the game. And Shaisha with 4 points. Lady Cyclones trail by 15. 40-25. Just inching closer. Hope we don't run out of time on this. 4:10 left to play here at the ball game. In the front court, Mullen going all the way. No, it was knocked away by Drew Robinson. Picked up by Talia, and Talia 3-on-1. Down the middle lane, beautiful bounce pass to Shy Willis. That was a no-look bounce pass, and I think the defender still thought Ely had the ball.
Yeah, 13.
Down by 13 now after the layup there by Shy Willis. She's got 6. Russellville trails 40-27, and now here's Zariah, and she's going to, instead of block the shot, get whistled for the foul. Got her across the arm, and Mountain Home going to go to the free throw line here. And this will be Amelia Rucker, who is 2 of 2 from the line, has not scored in this quarter. She has 11 points for Mountain Home. Made 3 threes in this game. That's the 9th team foul on Russellville. They call it a 1-and-1. He just called a 1-and-1. It is a 1-and-1. Wasn't a shooting foul, and they missed it. Out of bounds, last touch by who? Mountain Home. I don't think Mountain Home was very happy with that call, and I kind of agree with him. I thought she was going up to shoot, but we'll take it.
Because she had gotten around Willis and was 2 or 3 steps ahead of her.
Lady Cyclones with the basketball. They've cut the lead to 13 here. Nearing 3.5 to go. Inside to Talia Ely. Nice little move with the left hand. Misses it. Gets her own rebound. Turn around. Little baby hook shot is good. And Talia with the first field goal of the game. She has 6. And don't look now. Here comes Russellville. We're only down by 11. And a 5-second violation called on Mountain Home. The press of Russellville has caused Mountain Home to turn over the basketball here. 3:16 left. And Mountain Home wants to take a timeout. We'll take a quick break. Russellville trails 40-29. They'll have the basketball when we come back. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Aaron. I'm Scott. And I'm Corey, and we're the Tree-Wise Tree Guys. Tree work experts based in Russellville, Arkansas. If you have a problem tree that you'd like removed, trimmed, or otherwise dealt with, we're the guys to call. If you're looking for the best, look no further. We're the highest rated in the area. 5-star rating on Google. Give Jalen a call today, 479-222-0793. That's 479-222-0793. Tree-Wise Tree Guys.
I like to say that Russell's gotten hot from the outside to get back in this game, but no, they have clawed their way back into this game. They trail here by 11 with 3:16 left, and they have the basketball.
Well, they've come back with strong defense and keeping them from getting the ball on tossed in. The 5-second count, that really helped.
Russell will inbound it underneath their own basket. After that 5-second violation, Zariah Willis will be the trigger man. Mountain Home calling that timeout. 3:16 left. Russell trails 40-29. Zariah Willis looking. She'll get it inbounds to Ely. Fakes the 18-footer. She'll drive along the left side. Bounces it off her foot. Chases it down in the corner. Still with a dribble. Russell wants a foul as she was knocked to the floor. But she gets up and gets it off to Zariah Willis. Here's Burke with it. Hands it off to Zariah. Saw that was shy a while ago. Zariah has it now. Goes inside for Drew Robinson. Makes a move on the right side. Stops on the right block. Needs some help. Turnaround jumper. Good.
Yeah.
Drew Robinson with the basket. Her first basket of the game. It's a 9-point lead. Lady Cyclones trail by 9. Ward has the inbounds pass to Mullen. Knocked away by Zariah, but Mountain Home keeps possession. In the front court is Parker Husky. She stops along the right wing. Lady Cyclones trailing by 9 here with 2:32 left to play in the basketball game. Mullen kicks it out. Ward thought about it. Husky along the left wing. They don't need to shoot it. We would love for them to shoot it. Even if they make it, just do something. They're holding the basketball now. Jackson thought about it. Kicks it back up top. Lady Cyclones trailing by 9. 2:12. Time's getting short. You might need a foul. No, they're going to drive, and Mullen hit the layup. Cameron Mullen got behind the defense there and puts it back to a double-digit lead for Mountain Home. Russell goes inside here to Talia Ely, left side with the left hand. Talia making some noise here in the second half. She's got 8 points in the second. Russell trails by 9. Jackson in the front court will slow it up. 1:44 left. Russell needs to foul here. Mullen with it. You're down by 9. Russell not fouling.
Yeah, they do.
Mullen on the right wing. And they're gonna run out the clock. We don't do something here. Russell not fouling. They're just trying to play tight defense here. This is Ward. Gets around Ely in the corner to Jackson. Back to Ward on left side, and now a reach-in foul by Burke. They ran off a lot of time there. There's 1:16 left to play in the game, and Russellville trailing 42-33. That's the third foul on Brenna Burke and the 10th team foul, but you just got to foul, and you got to foul whoever's there. Ward is 2 of 2 from the line. We'll shoot 2 here. First one's good. Campbell back in the game. Russell trailing by 10, 43-33. Campbell replaces Drew Robinson. Second free throw. This one missed, but Mountain Home had it. They do get the rebound. That's a killer right there. 1:10 left. Mullen had it knocked away from behind. Ward picks it up, though. Check that. It was Norcross, and now we get a foul called on Russellville.
Bad call.
Well, you got a foul, though. I mean, I'm fine with it.
I know
it's 4. It's on Brenna Burke because you got to stop the clock. You're down by 10 with 1:04 left.
But she had her hand, just one hand on the ball, and reached around her. But it looked like she wasn't touching her. I just think it's a bad call.
First free throw is good. Mountain Home just able to run too much time off the clock. Russell had cut it down to 9. Second free throw is good, but now it's back up to 12. Husky hitting both of them. 1:04 left to play in the game. Waymeyer checks out for Mountain Home, and now you're limited. You probably need some threes here. Threes and some timeouts and quick foul. Brenda Burke will drive, pump fake, kicks it out to Gracie Campbell. She'll launch one from the corner. This one no good, and there's Shy Willis inside, shot up no good. Ward with the rebound for Mountain Home. And Russell going to foul in the backcourt. Smart play, but it might be too little too late. 47 seconds left to go in the game, and we're down 12, 45-33, so we'll walk it to the other end. And it'll be Cameron Mullen shooting 2. She's 2 of 2 from the free throw line tonight. Parker Husky, how about this? She's got 11 points and only 1 made field goal. Everything else from the free throw line. Cameron Mullen hitting the free throw. Lady Cyclones trailing by 13 here with 47.1 seconds left. We have senior boys action coming up here, and as soon as this game's over, game's running a little long usually. It's done by now. Second free throw is good. 47-33. Lady Cyclones trailing as both free throws were made. They roll it to midcourt, so the clock doesn't start. Brenna Burke will launch the three and hit it, and Russellville calls a timeout immediately. 47-36 with that made three, and I think that's Russellville's first made three of the second half. We'll take a quick break. Russellville trailing 47-36. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Feltner's Athletes Corner sale is now in progress. Save up to 40% off selected athletic apparel by Nike, Russell Athletic, Columbia, The North Face, Adidas, and Oakley. Feltner's is closing out selected athletic footwear by Nike, Adidas, Reebok, Asics, New Balance, Brooks, and Saucony. Enjoy the comfort and quality of the best brands in athletic footwear and apparel at clearance prices at Feltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday for the spectacular savings event. All sales during this special event are final.
Welcome back. The Lady Cyclones trailing by 11, 41.7 seconds left to play here in the game. And the Lady Cyclones hitting that three, Brenna Burke, and then calling timeout. Just seems like Russellville too cold from the field, too much of a mountain to overcome. As they throw it the length of the floor, they get a wide open layup there for Monica Chaffin. 49-36, 13-point lead for Mountain Home. Here's Burke on the drive. Stops, floats it inside for Ely. Goes up and misses the shot, but draws the foul. And if you're Mountain Home, why are you challenging a layup there? I mean, it's good for us, but 31.7 seconds left. You just let Russell have layups. We'll have to let him call timeout. That foul called on Emma Wilbur. Free throw is no good by Ely. That's Ely's first miss of the free throw line tonight. She's 4 of 5. Second free throw, missed that one, and we're going to get a what? Is that a lane violation? It is a lane violation against Mountain Home, so that does not count as a free throw attempt. Here's a free throw attempt. Ely's going to get another shot at it. They ran off 0.6 of a second there. Free throw is good. She makes him pay. She got 9 points. 12-point lead, though, for Mountain Home. They get the good ball in the backcourt. Ward has it. It'll be trapped. And now we have a foul called. Nope, a traveling violation. And Ward said, I know. She was honest.
Yeah.
Bounce pass for Russellville. Comes to Brenna Burke. Left-handed floater in the lane, no good. Shy Willis with the rebound, putting it up, no good. There's Talia Ely going up strong off the glass and in. And now a timeout by Russellville. Lady Cyclones cut in that lead a little bit more. They trail by 10 here, 49-39, with 16.8 seconds left to play here in the game. We're going to keep it right here and tell you that we'll have senior boys action coming up after this, but unless a miracle happens, Reggie Miller situation here. Russellville looking at dropping 2 in a row on the girls team, but the good news is that Valonia won big tonight. Greenwood, we have figures ahead. We haven't heard, but Valonia did win. So if Siloam and Greenbrier can both lose, it helps the Lady Cyclones out, even though this is a game that you thought we might gain on them. You know, but with Valonia beating Greenbrier, even though we have the tiebreaker, it keeps them behind us. Otherwise, they would have jumped up a little bit there. So after this, you got 3 more games. You got Siloam coming to town Friday, and that's a huge game for boys and girls action. And, of course, we'll have the game for you right here. But if you can be there, Russellville needs you on both games, and we need you loud. We need you for the girls' game, too. We need you loud. 17 seconds left to play here in the basketball game. Lady Cyclones trailing 49-39. Mountain Home going to throw it up. It's up for grabs. And it's going to be tipped but caught by Waymar. Taken away by Drew Robinson will get a foul called on Drew. I think that Waymire, when she caught it in the front court and stepped across the back court with 1 foot. But and they have 16.8 seconds left. I think they forgot to start the clock there because only a tenth of a second went off. And that's what they're talking about right now, or what are they talking about? They're talking to the scorer's book now. I don't know what they're talking. They're talking the scorer's book, and now they're talking to Coach Kale. At the line is going to be Emma Wilbur to shoot 2. Now we have another official talking. And I have no idea. So I'm trying to listen in. And the last thing Coach Kale asked was how many timeouts she had, but I don't think that was what brought forth the initial discussion. They're still talking about who the foul's on because they haven't posted anything, and now it's a clock issue. I think they didn't run off any time on the clock. That's what they're trying to do. That's what I thought initially because they ran off a tenth of a second. That was a lot more than a tenth of a second that actually happened. So they're still working on the clock, and they're going to take off 4 more tenths of a second. So 16.5 is what it goes down to. Emma Wilbur going to shoot 2 for Mountain Home. Lady Cyclones trailing by 10 through all this. First free throw is good. Russellville going to fall to 6-5 in conference play. Mountain Home going to improve to 2-8. Look, this is all Mountain Home can do. They can spoil some people's seasons, and I figure that's what they're doing here. But they're also trying to avenge a loss earlier to Russellville. Russellville beat this team by 26 at the Cyclone Arena. Missed a free throw on the second one, put up and in by Montechaffee. And now a timeout called by Mountain Home, but he just wanted to sub in, so he's saying I don't want the timeout unless Coach Kale wants it. But Coach Kale, because you could say I just want to sub in, but Coach Kale says no, I want to talk to my team. And so she can force them to use the timeout once they call it, and that's what's going to happen here. 11.7 seconds left to play in the ballgame. Lady Cyclones trailing by 13. And now the official telling Coach Kale, I got it. I don't know what the issue was there, but Coach Kale goes back to the huddle. 30-second timeout here. The Mountain Home used just to get a player in, and you could say, hey, I don't want it timeout, but you got to check with the other team, and Russellville did want it. So 11.7 seconds left. Russellville trailing by 13, and it's a tough week for them anyway because whenever you play 3 games, you get out of the routine, and so it's important. And, look, you kind of figured we probably were going to lose to Greenwood, but this one you probably thought we were going to win. We're definitely the favorite, so it's tough, and they got a couple days to think about it, but they're going to have to forget it, have a short memory because Russellville's got Siloam Springs coming to town on Friday, and that's going to be a huge game. Brenna Burke missing a long 3 from the right side. Rebound Mountain Home. We have a foul in the back court. So with 5.9 seconds left, and this will be on Drew Robinson. And that's her second. So we'll walk it to the other end. This is the longest minute 45 that I can remember playing or watching. Free throw is good. 53-39. Lady Cyclones trail by 14 here.
Mountain Home's a very good free throw shooting team.
Second free throw no good, and here's Ely with the rebound. Bring it up the right side. Pass ahead to Gracie Campbell on the right wing. And then we come to the end of the basketball game. The Lady Cyclones lose it by a score of 53-39. I'll go ahead and start our post-game show right here, right now, because we got a senior boys game to get ready for. Lady Cyclones were led by Zariah Willis with 11 points. She ties a career high for her. She got 8 of those 11 in the first quarter. Her previous time she scored 11 points was against Sylvan Hills earlier this year. 9 points for Talia Ely, and that's impressive when you think that she did not score in the first half, but 9 points is what she finishes with. 6 points for Shaisha Willis and Brenna Burke. 2 points for Drew Robinson and 2 points for Gracie Campbell. For Mountain Home, they were led by Amelia Rucker and Parker Husky, each with 11 points. Rucker had 3 threes. Parker Husky only had 1 made field goal. She did the rest of her damage from the free throw line. Lady Cyclones lose it by a score of 53-39. They fall to 6-4 in conference play. Mountain Home, we said, improves to 2-8, but we do know that coming into the game, the Lady Cyclones were a half game behind Silent Springs and a full game up on Greenbrier. Instead of being tied with Greenbrier, thank goodness Vilonia beat Greenbrier, so we're still a game ahead of Greenbrier as they are now 5-6 on the season. Haven't heard anything on Siloam, but they drew Greenwood tonight, so that was probably going to be a loss. So hopefully we're still a half game behind Silent Springs, and that's who the Lady Cyclones have coming to town on the Friday night. Anything else to add before we go to the senior boys?
No, I think the reason for the loss tonight, we said it, 2 words, cold shooting.
Yeah, that was it. Lady Cyclones lose it 53-39. We'll take a break and come back. We'll start a pregame show for the boys. This is Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Shane here from Off-Road Tire. The thing that makes Off-Road Tire so special is their care for doing the job right. With a name like Off-Road Tire, of course they're an authority in lift kits and aftermarket mods for your truck, but it just so happens that they are specialists in all kinds of vehicles. They go see my friends at Off-Road Tire, just 0.2 of a mile past UEC Theaters in Russellville. Off-Road Tire.
Hey, it's Drew Mitchell for Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery. Lakeside is really proud this year to be sponsoring our local sports all throughout the River Valley. They're committed to the area. It's just another way they show that. When you're in the market for dentures, wisdom teeth, or whatever the case may be, remember Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery, and check out their website at lakesideofs.com. Lakeside Oral Surgery, helping make the broadcast of local sports throughout the River Valley possible.
What's up again, River Valley? Shane here with you, hanging out with my man Nathan George from Joshua's Fine Jewelry. Let's talk trends.
Lab-grown diamonds are going to be a new trend. The quality, the durability, the physical, chemical makeup is exactly the same to a diamond found out of the ground. And right now, the price is such that you can get a significantly less expensive item for the same physical makeup.
For Nathan, I'm Shane, and this has been a word from Joshua's Fine Jewelry.
How many times have you had to go without your heating or your air unit when you needed it most? Your family's freezing or sweating and they look to you for relief. You call someone and they say it's going to cost an arm and a leg to fix. Do you really feel like you have a choice? Well, now you do. Call Tony at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air at 479-964-4004 for a free second opinion from a guy you can trust to take care of you and your family and get that unit running without all the extra charges. Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Welcome back as we turn our attention to senior boys. Cyclones facing off against Mountain Home here, and again, almost the same story. Mountain Home 1-8 in conference play. However, the Cyclones they're focused on themselves. That's what they always do. And right now they're in really a tie for first, really a three-way tie for first between Siloam and Vilonia, and want to keep pace with everybody and do that. You got to win the games you're supposed to win, and this is one of those games that you're supposed to win. Your thoughts on the game tonight?
Well, because of that, you've got to stay focused. You stay focused on Mountain Home. You don't think about anybody else. You don't think about the standings. You don't think about, really, you don't even think about stats. You're focused on Mountain Home and the person that's guarding you, or the person you're guarding, and that's what you do tonight. You're playing on their turf, and so they're going to be tough. But what can you say about May? Who can stop him? And with May having the ball, what you do as a teammate is keep moving. Move without the ball. May will find you. If you move without the ball, you're going to get open sometime. May can find you. He'll hit you with the ball, and then you get an easy shot. That's what needs to happen. We play aggressive, we control the boards, and we move without the ball. I think that's the three things that needs to happen tonight. We stay focused, stay aggressive, control those boards, and we've got to. We've got to control the boards, and we move without the ball, and I think Russellville, the Cyclones, can come away with a victory tonight.
I think it's going to be pace of play, more so than even in the girls. Russellville wants to play fast. Mountain Home wants to play slow down. In the first meeting, we played slow down. Russellville was able to come away with a victory, but it was a hard-fought 11-point victory, 55-44. Mountain Home's coming off a victory against Van Buren in which they dictated pace of play. They played really slow and beat a very athletic Van Buren team, pulling off an upset there. In the first meeting, though, even though it was a hard-fought victory, Russellville, between Danye May and Grayson Sims, they combined for 33 points of Russell's 55 in that game. And so, like you said, nobody really has any answer for that. Russell's always needing that third player to step up, though, because it can't just be just two scoring threats. And it seems to be a different guy when Russell wins. In the first meeting, it was Marcus Jackson who had 8 points in the game, and he can really, knocking down those threes, he can really create some mismatches because he's 6'6", he's got a lot of size. You have to have a guard guarding him, though, because he likes to play out around the three-point line. And last couple games, he's been in some foul trouble, so Russell would like to keep him out of foul trouble and keep him from having him start hitting some outside shots. And hopefully Russell can win this one going away and then focus on a huge matchup coming up on Friday as they will host Siloam Springs. We're going to take another break, come back with more of your pregame show. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
First State Bank is proud to serve our community, a community made of hard-working friends and neighbors, folks who make our community better. You're why we offer personal, helpful service and convenient digital tools. You make our town what it is, deeply rooted, community-driven. First State Bank, these are our stomping grounds. Visit fsbmybank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
Mr. Brake and Lube, your local Pennzoil 10-minute oil change super stop at 1415 East Main Street, has the best brand name oils like Mobil 1, Castrol, Motorcraft, Rotella, and Quaker State without breaking the bank. Plus specials to save even more. Come by 1415 East Main Street when you need an oil change or repair work from your local one-stop maintenance shop you can count on. Mr. Brake and Lube, and follow Mr. Brake and Lube on Facebook to keep up with monthly specials.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more reliability, durability, and versatility built in, like #1 selling Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors, Z Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Visit your local Kubota dealer for a demo today. In the River Valley, see River Valley Tractor on Weir Road in Russellville.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurant on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by Old South.
Russell will continue to warm up here as they're going to take on Mountain Home at Mountain Home. It's a tough place to play. The student section's right on the floor, right behind where the opponents are shooting in the second half, and right next to the Cyclone bench is where they'll be. But Mountain Home has struggled this year. I mean, like I said, this is a game that Russell should win. Mountain Home's got 3 wins all year. They beat Mount Vernon, Junction City, and most recently Van Buren. They only averaged 39 points a game. Russell did beat them, but only by 11, 55-44. But they're 1-8 in conference play, and they've only lost 1 conference game by single digits. That was the 9-point loss to Van Buren, which they later avenged, beating the Pointers 48-43. And I'm worried about this. You know how the boys' teams come out at halftime of the girls' game and shoot some. I saw Cam Frazier wasn't dressed out, and I think he might be injured, so Russell's going to have to play without their leading rebounder and the second in steals. So this will be the first game he hasn't started all year. And it looks like, of course, they'll change it up how they do it. Probably Marcus Jackson will play inside more, but Russell's going to start Caleb Carter in place of Cam Frazier. Frazier is here. He's in warm-ups, and just hope for a speedy recovery for him. For Russellville, they're going to start off with #1, 6-foot senior guard Danye May, who's averaging 18 points a game, had 20 the last time these two teams played against each other. Number 2, Hayes Vines. He's a 6'1 senior guard. Number 3, Grayson Sims, a 5'11 senior guard. Does have an offer to play next year. Has not committed anywhere next year or so far. Marcus Jackson, number 5, a 6'6 senior forward. The one we said had 8 points in the first meeting. Hopefully can knock down some outside shots to help Russellville. And also Caleb Carter, we mentioned that, 6'3 junior, who's getting the start here tonight in place of Cam Frazier. Kyle Pennington, the head coach for Russell, is in his 4th season. In his first 3 years, he's won back-to-back conference championships. He's got 79 victories as a head coach for Russell, going for number 80 tonight against just 26 losses. He's only lost 6 conference games in 3.5 years, 48 wins. Russell 15-7 overall, 9-1 in conference play. For Mountain Home, they're going to start off with number 11, Reed Ellison. He's a 6-foot senior guard. Number 14, Kai Bickford. He's a 5'10 junior. Number 33, Braden Dewey, a 6-foot sophomore. Number 5, Luke Proctor, who's a 6'4 senior, and I'm not sure who the other guy is going to be, so we'll have to wait and hear on that. They are coached by Josh Fulsker, who's in his 6th season at Mountain Home. As we said, only 3 wins on the season, 1-8 in conference play. We're going to take a 60-second break. We're going to 60-second break and be back with the tip-off. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
When it comes to buying or selling a home, there really is a better way. As soon as you start talking with our team at A Better Way Realty in Russellville, you're going to feel the difference. Imagine if you had a great friend in the real estate industry, someone who genuinely cared about you and your family and was passionate about taking care of you. That is the philosophy of everyone who works here at A Better Way Realty. We want your business because we earn it, period. Discover what experience and heart can do with A Better Way Realty. Find us on Facebook and see the difference. A Better Way Realty. Real estate done a better way.
A solid roof for your business is key to keeping your employees, products, and valuables dry and clean. If you're experiencing roof leaks that are resulting in damaged equipment, stained ceilings, and walls, then don't let Mother Nature get the best of your business. The folks at E&F Roofing offer free commercial roof inspections, but their experience is priceless for your business, not to lose productivity and extend the life of your roof. So contact E&F Roofing today for a free commercial inspection at 479-272-4069.
Danye May going to jump center for Russellville against Robert Dover, who's a 6'4 sophomore. Russellville in their road black uniforms with red and white trim. Mountain Home in their home whites with dark blue and gold trim. We're set for action. Danye May going to jump up there, but Mountain Home controls the basketball. Varsity action, and the fans on the opposing side, forget the student section, they're standing. Everybody's standing. I wonder if this is a thing they do here. Russellville makes the steal. Hayes Vines with a pass ahead to Danye May. He comes in from the right side layup, won't go, tipped up, and let's see. Mountain Home has it. It's taken away by Danye May, and ball knocked away loose again. Caleb Carter chasing it down for the Cyclones.
Good aggressive play by Carter.
Yeah, and May not giving up on the play. Danye catches it just beyond the free throw line. He'll give it along the corners. A three-pointer knocked down by Grayson Sims. And watch out if he gets hot. He's gone through a couple games where it's taking him a while to get started. Good to see Grayson knocking down that one. That's his 66 made three on the season. This is Luke Proctor. Tried to go inside. It's tipped and caught by Coach Pennington. Coach Pennington spotted up for the three there at the end of the bench, and it'll be off Mountain Home. Russell will have it. I'm watching the opposing fans. There's no way everybody out there is going to keep standing, so wanting to see if they wait and sit down after the first made basket or what. Student section standing up, but that's typical of your student section. Yeah, all the home fans standing up, even with the chairback seats. Marcus Jackson open in the corner, and let's see, misses the three. They're going to call him for the travel. Nobody was on him. I mean, nobody. They left him open. And it might have been a little surprise that he was that wide open. Russellville leads it 3-0 here, early going. Mountain Home with it. This is Kai Bickford. He picks up his dribble. He's double teamed. Bounce pass on the right side to Braden Dewey. Get it to Proctor. Drives inside. Turn around by Dover is good. Dover makes the basket. Russellville leads 3-2, and all the Mountain Home fans sit down. That's what it was. That's why they're cheering. All right, we get to sit down. Here's a three-pointer by Sims. I'm sorry, this is Carter. He missed it. Rebound, the Bombers. 6:15 left to play here in the first quarter. Russell leading by a point. With the basketball without a dribble is Bickford. He gets it to Dover, who had to pop out behind the three-point line to save possession there. There's a three-pointer from the right wing. Nothing but net there for Braden Dewey. He's got all 5 of their points, and they lead it 5-3. Here's Danye May. Gets it to Marcus Jackson along the right side. Russell will kick it back out. Trailing by 2. Danye goes to work to the free throw line. Tried the spin move, lost it, gets it back. He feeds along the baseline here. Carter out to Vines, who'll miss the 3 from the right wing. Dover the rebound for Mountain Home. Robert Dover gave it off to Luke Proctor, and he'll bring it across the timeline. Double team. Floats the pass over to the point guard, Kai Bickford. Proctor, left side, three-pointer, misses. Rebound underneath. Mountain Home has it. Robert Dover back up strong, puts it up and in. 7-3 our score. The Bombers leading.
It looked like Proctor took some steps before he shot that 3.
Danye May going to be fouled on his drive. He jumped up in the air and he threw it behind him, so it's not going to be a shooting foul. It'll be the first foul called in the game. Russell going to inbound along the right baseline. Looking, they get it inbounds to Caleb Carter behind the three-point line in the corner. They did not post that foul was on.
Number 11.
Yeah, Reed Ellison is the one that was guarding him. They're still looking for them to post that. Danye May catches it, left him open. Three-pointer from the left wing, no good. And Marcus Jackson saves it inbounds to Danye May. And he was falling out of bounds. He threw it off Mountain Home out of bounds. But as he was falling out, he threw it off of Reed Ellison. And but before that, he was fouled. And so he was bumping him out of bounds. And Coach Fulcher not happy with the official. That's the second foul on Mountain Home. And if they called the first one, which they didn't, I'm going to say that's 2 fouls on Ellison, but they just post the first foul, so nobody knows who the first foul was on. We had a phantom foul like that in the girls' game to start the game.
Yeah. Good grief.
Cyclones with it, trailing 7-3. Danye at the top, takes it left side, shot up as he hangs in the air, draws iron, rebound, Kai Bickford. Bickford ahead to Proctor, coming in from the left side, all the way, a little dipsy-do layup is good. And Russellville wants to take a timeout. 4:22 left to play here in the first quarter. Cyclones trail 9-3. We'll take a quick break. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
This is Todd Beimerstorff, Market President with Centennial Bank, and one of the best things about being a community-focused bank like Centennial is that we can focus on what matters, real relationships. That means the focus is on you as the customer. At Centennial Bank, we're real bankers helping people by building real relationships. Come see for yourself the difference our real commitment can make. Stop by any of our local branches in Russellville, Adkins, Pottsville, Clarksville, or Dardanelle, or if you prefer, experience us online at my100bank.com. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Cyclones trailing 9-3, 9 unanswered points right now for Mountain Home. 4:22 left to play here in the first quarter, so early going. And Grayson Sims will walk it across the timeline for Russell after the Cyclones taking that timeout. Grayson with the only point scored, hitting that 3 from the left wing. There's Caleb Carter, passes on the 3, up to the top. Marcus Jackson, his 3 grazes the iron, no good, but put back up and in there by Hayes Vines, who gets the offensive board for the Cyclones. 9-5, Cyclones trailing. They're going to back off. No pressure in the backcourt. Proctor with it on the right side. He's the one who hit that layup right before the timeout. They'll get it in the corner. Now to Braden Dewey. They'll kick it back out. Braxton Carson, 6-foot sophomore in the game for Mountain Home. Here's a missed 3. Missed 3 came right back to Kai Bickford, who shot it. He wasn't even following a shot. He was just backing up. Pass inside off the feet of Robert Dover as a scramble for it, and jump ball be called. It'll belong to Russellville. Remember, Russellville without the services of Cam Frazier, leading rebounder, second stealer. And into the game now, provides some size for Russellville. It's number 15, Jaden Berry, the 6'6 junior. And another substitution. Are they buzzing? Nobody's there. So another.
I thought number 4.
Okay, they were saying the press row never got the signal that it was a jump ball. They didn't know what the call was, and so they were wondering if it was a foul or what. So they need to know because they're going to switch the alternating possession there. Xavier Fox Diaz in the game. He has it, 6 foot senior. And now here's Danye May on his drive whistle, and a offensive foul called on Danye May.
Well, that was a good call because May kind of hooked him as he went around him. So when he does going around, he's going to have to watch that.
Russellville trailing by 4. They're going to pick up Luke Proctor in the backcourt just barely before he crosses the timeline. Mountain Home was ready for it. They get along the right side to Bickford. Inside, tried to go down low. Ball was denied by Danye May as it goes out of bounds. They try to go down low to Robert Dover, who was behind the defense, and good job by May to knock that out of bounds. Carson for Mountain Home, the trigger man along the right baseline. Having some trouble getting in. He lobs it inside, shot up, no good. Tipped out of bounds by Vines for Russellville to belong to Mountain Home. Looked like that shot might have been blocked from behind, but I couldn't tell who got it or if it was. Looks like Braden Dewey had a wide open look, and somebody hit it from behind, caused it to go clean over the rim. Inbounds pass comes to Proctor. He traveled in the corner, got away with that one. He's calling for the screen set by Robert Dover. Russellville double teaming him. He gets rid of it around the three-point line. 2.5 to go here in the first quarter. Russellville trailing 9-5. Bounce pass down low to Dewey. It's knocked out of bounds by Danye May, and he knocks it off of Dewey's leg. Quick hands there by Danye. And Russellville will have possession here with 2:22 left to play here in the first, trailing by 4. Fox Diaz gets it across to Grayson Sims, and now here's Hayes Vines. He starts his drive left side. Ball is deflected, and let's see, a grab is going to be called on Mountain Home. And it's going to be, is that on number 20, they say?
I can't tell.
No, that's Robert Dover, number 30 is who they called it on. Okay. His first and the third team foul on Mountain Home. Had another whistle, but they were just calling for the basketball. The officials said, hey, it's going to be inbound down low. They get inbound on left side of Fox Diaz. Coming off the screen is Grayson Sims. He'll pass on the 3, take it over right side. They give it to Xavier, top of the key. Three-pointer's good. You know, they keep leaving that guy open. That was the third time, and he said, fine, I'll take it, because he can hit it from out there. And I was surprised even the first time they touched it that they left him open. That's his 5th made 3 of the season, and Russell's within a point. Right side, they're trying to answer. Carson misses the 3. Rebound underneath. Barry had it, knocked away. And now Hayes Vines comes out with it. Pass ahead to Fox Diaz. He'll turn around, flip it in the corner to Danye. Hayes Vines open, left side, three-pointer. Yes, sir. Hayes Vines makes the 3. And Russellville, just like that, has taken the lead 11-9. A 9-0 run. Russellville answers Mountain Home's 9-0 run. Cyclones lead it here by 2. 1:15 left to play here in the first quarter. Ball almost knocked away again by Barry, and now they stepped on the out-of-bounds line.
Oh, yeah.
Barry knocked it out. They get it back, but in doing so, they step out of bounds, and now the official is going over to say something to a ref. I think he's trying to quiet him down.
He's talking to a fan over there.
Yeah, and the other official is trying to say, hey, don't do that. You don't do that as official. You sit there and you go get the athletic director and say, hey, you got to get this guy out of here. You don't have a conversation with the fan and that official saying he was having a conversation with him. Russellville back to action, leading by 2 with a minute left to play here in the first quarter. Danye May in the corner, backing his way in the lane. Shot was knocked away, picked up by Vines, feeds it underneath to Jaden Berry, who puts it up and in.
Oh, beautiful pass by Vines to Berry.
And Russell leads it by 4, 13-9, with 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Carson does get the pass away to Bickford on the right side, three-pointer, no good. Rebound. Proctor had it, and it's stolen away by Danye May. With 30 seconds left, bounce pass ahead to Hayes Vines with the left hand on the layup. Hayes Vines, 7 points here in the first quarter. And Russellville leads it by 6, 15-9. The Bombers in the front court, 13 seconds to shoot. Proctor sees the double team, backs it back out, passes over to Bickford. He'll swing it around right side. Carson, a long three is good. That's his first made three of the game. And Danye May going to launch one from beyond half court. I don't think it would have counted. Doesn't matter. Russellville coming back from 7 points down. They lead it by 3 after 1. We'll take a break. 15-12 is our score. Cyclones up. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
The heater broke down, I had to act fast. Wiggled some wires, I broke the thermostat. My wife got cold and nose started to freeze. She said, hey man, gotta call AshleyAir.com. When your heater breaks down, they're the one you want. AshleyAir.com. They're fast and they're good and they got it going on. Technician showed up the very same day. Got it fixed right and fast, he was on his way. Next time your heater breaks, you know who to call. There's only one choice, AshleyAir.com.
Taking care of families. That's what the folks at C&D Drugstore have been doing in historic downtown Russellville for more than 6 decades when it comes to all your pharmaceutical needs. When it comes to compounding, special medicines, R.D. Walker and his staff are there to serve you. And most importantly, if you need delivery, if you need curbside pickup, you need C&D Drugstore on the corner of B and Commerce in downtown Russellville, a 60-year tradition.
JC Dartnell, Russellville. Hey, you guys play the best country of all. River Country. KCJC.
Well, there's the first quarter of runs. A 9-0 run by Mountain Home. Russellville answered to take back a 2-point lead, 11-9. 15-12 as we start the second quarter. Russellville up. Mountain Home with a basketball, and Bickford calls over Proctor, says you run the point. He runs over to the left wing. Pass denied by Caleb Carter. Can he save it in? He can. Tries to get it to Danye May. It's in the backcourt. Now we have a whistle and a player down. This is Caleb Carter, and they stop play. Mountain Home had the basketball in the backcourt, so not on a fast break, and Caleb's in some pain. Mm-hmm. And I don't know what happened. He crashed into the table. I'm not sure what the
I think he did. And,
yeah.
Just showed the class of the coaching staff at Mountain Home. The assistant coach called their trainer over very quickly to have him look at Carter.
And Coach Pennington and the trainer and Coach Chatton over there for Russellville to check on Caleb Carter, who tried to save possession. He saved the ball inbounds. Russellville really didn't have it clean, but he did a smart thing. He throw it towards your side of the floor. And I'm not even sure what he hit, but they're putting a towel along his jaw. So, I mean, I hate saying this. You'll take a bloodied chin over a knee injury any day, but that's what I'm hoping it is. And he's up now, walking off under his own power. And, yeah, he's got some blood on him. So, but I'm saying that's a good thing. I mean, because a knee injury, I mean, that could be a season killer right there.
Oh, yeah, he's not limping.
Yeah, he's fine. He's
fine.
Yeah, he's got
and got a good
chin.
applause from the Mountain Home fans. That's good.
Yeah. Well, they are classy here. I mean, they really do. They are. They kind of have that MO. All right, back to action now. Nobody scored yet here in the second quarter. Russellville leads at 15-12. 7:40 left to play in the first half. Replacing him was Marcus Jackson, who came back in. And Russellville without Cam Frazier, who's injured. He is here on the bench. And a shot underneath, put up and in by Braden Dewey. And he's been their main scorer so far here with 7 points. He cuts the Cyclone lead to 1. Grayson Sims will use a screen, 15-footer, grazes the iron, no good. Rebound. Robert Dover had it knocked away, got it back. Fox Diaz playing some defense in the backcourt, almost with a steal. Russellville trapping Bickford in the backcourt. He gets the pass ahead now, and Mountain Home will set up their offense. Bickford uses a screen. Russell makes the switch. At the top is Braden Dewey. He hits him inside, hits him three, and now we have a whistle and a foul called on the Cyclones. And this will be on Danye May. That's his second. And team second.
Hayes Vines comes back into the game.
Yeah, replaces Fox Diaz. And They're going to inbound it. Mountain Home's going to inbound it at the end of the Cyclone bench. They'll throw it into the backcourt, which is legal as long as you don't touch it before it goes back there. Russellville leads it 15-14. And Danye is going to have to play through some foul trouble here. He's got 2 fouls. But he'll knock the ball away here. There's a scramble for it, and Berry tying up Dewey. And the jump ball possession belongs to Russellville. Russellville will have it. May will bring it up the floor for the Cyclones. Cyclones leading it here 15-14, under 6.5 to go in the first half. Right side, Hayes Vines gets along the baseline here to Danye, back to the basket. He'll face the basket, drive, double team, kicks it out to Marcus Jackson. Almost surprised to catch it, it seemed like. He'll give it back up to Hayes Vines. Here's Danye, the drive, step back, 18-footer, good. Well, there's just no way you can defend that.
No, it wasn't really a fadeaway, but he was fading back.
Step back right there, just inside the three-point line. And that's the first basket for Danye May. The Cyclones back up by 3, 17-14, under 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Proctor taking it baseline, spin move. Jumper from the left side, no good, and whistle foul. Russellville, Grayson Sims was going to tip it out to himself, and he was held by Robert Dover, who just picked up his second personal foul. Appreciate you joining us here. If you're listening to us on 102.3 FM, KCJC, or if you're watching us on YouTube, Cyclone Booth. The Cyclones leading Mountain Home 17-14. Russellville in pretty much a 3-way tie for first place. Siloam Springs is a half game behind Russellville and Valonia, but that game will be made up this week. A game that Siloam probably should win. But Russellville and Valonia at 9-1. Siloam Springs at 8-1 in conference play. Russellville taking on Siloam on Friday night at Cyclone Arena. Here's Marcus Jackson, left side three-pointer, no good. Caught by Hayes Vines underneath, double team, reverse layup, rolls off the iron, tipped up and in. Marcus Jackson. I had to sit there and think about who that was. Because he came out of nowhere.
I know, they didn't block him out.
They didn't. Marcus first basket of the game, and Russellville has a 5-point lead. Cyclones' largest lead of the game. Under 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Dewey back to the basket, guarded by Jaden Berry. He'll flip it off to Proctor, takes it right side shot, altered there by Berry, but tipped up and in by Braden Dewey of Mountain Home. He's got 9 points. Berry came off his man to alter that shot. That's all they could do. Russellville up by 3, 19-16. Here's May, gets it off to Berry. Berry with the left hand. He's got 4 points.
Berry's doing a good job staying in that lane. Playing some good offense.
Hey, when Danye's got the ball, you got to be ready because you might be getting it. That's a good pass by Danye, and Berry left-handed shot. He has 4 points. Russellville up by 5. Proctor takes it baseline, cut off. No-look pass. He should have looked because Jaden Berry for Russellville's not on his team. He's got the interception. Russellville down the floor. Danye May gives it back to Grayson Sims. Left side, three-pointer for Grayson Sims. And a timeout called by Mountain Home. Grayson's second 3 of the game, and the Cyclones lead it by a score of 24-16. We'll take a break with 4:03 left to play in the first half. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
When knee, hip, or back pain rob you of your mobility, count on St. Mary's Regional Medical Center for compassionate, individualized care. From sports medicine to joint replacement, we address the pain and keep you moving. Our enhanced cleaning, mask requirements, and social distancing help keep you safe. St. Mary's Regional, count on us. Take our free joint pain assessment at stmarysregional.com.
Remember Russellville playing without Caleb Carter, who was injured earlier in this quarter, crashing into press table with a bloody chin. He still has not emerged from Mountain Home's training room, but we do have a Cyclone parent going on to check on him. Russellville, though, has opened up an 8-point lead thanks to Jaden Berry, thanks to Grayson Sims. 2-pointer, 3-pointer, Danye May feeding both of them, getting 2 assists there, and the Cyclones lead at 24-16 with 4:04 left to play here in the first half.
Well, that's what I was saying. When you're playing with May, you got to be moving without the ball, because if you're open, he's going to find you.
Caleb Carter emerging now A smile on his face and a big bandage on his chin. So, and knowing how tough that guy is, he's probably wanting back in the game right now. Mountain Home with the basketball. Russellville, largest lead is 8. That's what they have right now. Carson faking the 3, looking, trying to get it to Dewey, and Dewey was popping out. They threw it inside. Nobody there but Donye May. May in the front court, taking it all the way with the layup. I thought he's too far underneath the basket. Somehow slipped that up off the backboard, and he's got 4, and Russellville up by 10. 3.5 to go here in the first half. And Bickford hands it off to Reed Ellison, the 6-foot senior. They'll swing it around left side to Luke Proctor. Guarded by Vines. Russellville will double team now. Proctor trying to get away from it. He'll throw it in the corner to Bickford. Using a screen, he'll make the switch twice. Dewey behind the three-point line, working against Donye. Russell makes the switch there. You got to be careful. Donye with 2 fouls. The shot hits the front of the iron, no good. Fox Diaz, the rebound for Russellville. Grayson Sims from way downtown. No, I was getting ready to celebrate there. That one out of bounds. It belongs to Mountain Home.
I think he was a little bit too far out.
I think that's his range. We'll give him credit for that. I was getting ready to get real excited. Russellville still leads by 10. Mountain Home with the basketball. 2:45 left. They're going to try to answer with a 3. This is Ellison. Misses this one. May with the rebound. Donye will bring it up right side of the floor in transition. Dribbling in traffic. Stops at the free throw line. Sims now will use a screen set by Marcus Jackson. Throws in the corners. Chased down by Fox Diaz. Marcus Jackson got tangled up over there setting the screen, but he was able to corral that basketball. May will miss the three-pointer from the right wing. And Mountain Home again fighting over the basketball and lose out of bounds, but it's last touched by Fox Diaz. I think Xavier was surprised that it came to him because 2 Bombers were right there, and they were fighting over the basketball, and we almost got a bonus possession there. 2:12 left to play here in the first half. Cyclones lead at 26-16. And it's Carson will fake the 3. He'll get it back out to Dewey on the left wing. Under 2 minutes to go, first half. Luke Proctor, he'll be fouled on his drive to the basket. They're going to say it's on the floor. The shot didn't go in. It'll be number 1 on Xavier. The 3rd team foul in the Cyclones. A minute 53 left to play in the first half. And that buzzer, they were asking if it was number 4 or number 5. The official didn't come over and stand near the scorer's table. They kind of signaled from way far off, so they couldn't read the fingers. Inbounds pass comes to Dewey. He had to get away from the block in order to grab the basketball. Here's Carson, his drive, missed that one badly, hit the side of the backboard. Russell with the rebound. Diaz ahead to Grayson Sims. He'll take it all the way across the lane for the layup. I think they were trying to get a charge taken, but Grayson was moving side to side instead of straight forward. Cyclones lead it by 12. Mountain Home with the basketball. Final 90 seconds here in the first half. Dewey double teamed at the right elbow. Gets it back to Proctor, who'll take a long range 3 and miss that one, goes out of bounds. He was kind of off balance. You'll give that one up all day long. If they hit it, hats off to him. That's not a good shot. It's a great shot for us, though. Russellville will have it with a minute 16 left to play in the first half.
I like the way Russellville blocked out Mountain Home, keep them from trying to go after that ball as it's going out of bounds. Good defense.
28-16. Cyclones lead it. May will use the screen set by Sims. Left side hangs in the air, gets the shot. May with 6 points in this quarter, and Russellville, just like that's up by 14. Remember when they were behind 9-2 to start this game? It's a distant memory. Under a minute to play here in the first half. Proctor near the corner, guarded by Vines. Can't shake him, feeds it underneath, and shot blocked by Grayson Sims. Sims with the rebound, too. He blocked that layup. That's not his job. Xavier, Fox Diaz reigns in the 3. Xavier's second 3 of the game. 33-16.
They're going to start coming out on him, but until they do, keep shooting that ball, young man.
How about Grayson? He's supposed to be taking charges. He's not supposed to be blocking shots. Dewey off the glass and in on his cut to the basket. That stops a run by Russellville, but the Cyclones still up by 15 here, 33-18. 5 seconds left in the first half. Step back three. Danye May. Yes, sir. Danye May knocks down the three, and we've come to the end of the first half with our score. The Cyclones 36, Mountain Home 18. We'll take a break, have the halftime show coming up. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Olathe Realty is proud to support all of our local student athletes. At Olathe Realty, we believe the community comes first, and there's nothing quite like community than cheering on your favorite team from the stands. Olathe Realty is committed to provide our area with gold standard service in every aspect of your real estate transaction. So whether you're loading up to go to the game or settling in for an evening at home, you can rest assured Olathe Realty is taking care of you. Call us today, 479-968-5668. Olathe Realty, we put the real in real estate. Find us on Facebook today.
Almost everyone has a horror story to tell when it comes to home improvement that makes it hard to trust the right professional for the job. Griffin's Home Improvement in Russellville has proven to be different. They pride themselves on professionalism, consistency, and quality. So when it comes to updating your home, think of Griffin's Home Improvement first. Visit Griffin's Home Improvement on Facebook today to see their past projects and call 479-518-3064 for a quote or second opinion today.
Well, this first half was a half of runs. They go on a 9-0 run to take a 9-2 lead. Russellville answers with a 9-0 run to make it 11-9. Cyclones led by 3 at the end of the first quarter. Then leading 19-16, the Cyclones go on a 14-0 run, closing out the first half with a 3 by Danye May, lead at 36-18. Your thoughts on the first half?
Well, you have to be impressed with the people coming off the bench for the Cyclones. Fox Diaz, Barry, scoring and rebounding, not missing a beat. The Cyclones are not, but again, you've got the others in there. May, who's 1 of 3 from three-point line. Vines 1 of 3. Sims 2 of 2. Fox Diaz 2 of 2. Jackson 1 of 2. You've got good shooting by the Cyclones, but it's also good defense as well. You even made comments about it, the block of Sims. I think Grayson thought he was about 6'6" at that time.
Yeah,
decided he'd block that shot, but did just a fantastic job. And Russellville's playing good aggressive defense, but it's the people coming off the bench, I think, that has lifted the Cyclones this first half.
Yeah, they needed a spark, and in case you just joined us, Caleb Carter went crashing into the scores table, ended up with a bloody chin. He ended up making his way back to the bench eventually. He got a big patch over his chin. Yeah, like you said, Jaden Berry stepping up with 4 points off the bench. Fox Diaz with 6 points off the bench, helping the Cyclones build up that 36-18 lead as we're sitting here at the half. We're going to take another break, come back with individual stats. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Johnny along to visit with you about Stryker's Bowling Alley. You know, Holton and the staff work hard to give you an affordable, fun family activity. Plus, it's indoors, so the weather never matters. Bowling is a great way to build hand-eye coordination, social skills, and it's an activity that you can bond together with family and friends and have a great time. These are just a few of the many reasons that you need to come and have some fun at Stryker's Bowling Alley, West Main, next to the theater. Check them out on Facebook.
ABC Children's Academy is a Level 3 Better Beginnings accredited child care center. With 14 locations in the Pope, Johnson, and Yell County areas, care is available for ages 6 weeks to 12 years. Plus, ABC provides all-day child care and a variety of enrollment options, including Arkansas Better Chance, child care vouchers, tuition-based therapy edit programs, and an ABA program for individuals with autism. Visit abcchildrensacademy.com for more info. ABC Children's Academy, changing our world, one student at a time.
Protect your investment with a high-quality custom building from a local manufacturer. Arkansas Carports offers in-house financing with no credit check up to $75,000 on custom-made carports, garages, barns, horse sheds, and more installed in as quick as 1 to 3 weeks with a lifetime warranty. Plus, ask about how you can join the Arkansas Carport dealership family today. Stop by Arkansas Carports on Highway 64 in Knoxville. Visit arkansascarports.com or call 479-885-5022.
Cyclones lead at 36-18 here at the half. Run down the scoring for you. First for Mountain Home, they were led by Braden Dewey. He was the only guy to hit any points in the second quarter. He had 6 in the second quarter, 11 for the game. 3 points for Braxton Carson, 2 points each for Luke Proctor and Robert Dover. For the Cyclones, they were led by Nanye May. He had 9 points all in the second quarter. Hayes Vines with 7 points. Grayson Sims with 8. 6 points for Xavier Fox Diaz. 4 points for Jaden Berry. 2 points for Marcus Jackson. Coach Pinkton's got to love to see that. 6 guys in the scoring column in that first half for Russell as they lead it by 18.
One thing that I've just now noticed in figuring up the shots and everything, something I don't think we've seen this year, neither team shot a free throw in that first half.
How about that?
That's something. And as the teams were walking off, I noticed the Mountain Home coach, he was letting the officials have it. I mean, he was really pouring it on until one official came over to him and just kind of scooted him off the court, told him, go on, go on. I'm just wondering if that was his warning.
Other games in the conference tonight, Alma's at Van Buren, Greenbrier hosting Valonia, and Greenwood at Siloam Springs. Of course, Valonia is one of the 2 teams that's near the top spot with Russellville. They're leading Greenbrier after 3, but Greenbrier giving Valonia all they want. Valonia leading Greenbrier after 3, 23-18. Russell would love Greenbrier to pull off the upset there. The Cyclones going to go to Valonia a week from tonight. But on Friday night, both the boys and girls will be hosting Siloam Springs. It'll be senior night at Cyclone Arena on Friday night as they host the Panthers. Big games for boys and girls, too, because the boys obviously probably be tied for first at that point with Siloam and Valonia. And, of course, the girls, they're fighting for that 3 and 4 spot state with Siloam Springs and Greenbrier. We're going to take a final break and come back and have the second half for you. The Cyclones leading at 36-18. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At Fleet Tire Point S, the S stands for service, selection, and savings because you, the customer, are always the top priority. If you need new tires to get ready for winter, the tire and automotive experts at Fleet Tire Point S have more than 30 years of experience. And Fleet Tire Point S consistently offers unparalleled service and quality tires to fit every budget. Come by today and experience the Fleet Tire Point S difference on Arkansas Avenue, your local tire and auto service center. No stress with Point S.
Hi, I'm Aaron. I'm Scott. And I'm Corey, and we're the Tree-Wise Tree Guys. Tree work experts based in Russellville, Arkansas. You have a problem tree that you'd like removed, trimmed, or otherwise dealt with? We're the guys to call. If you're looking for the best, look no further. We're the highest rated in the area. 5-star rating on Google. Give Jalen a call today, 479-222-0793. That's 479-222-0793. Tree-Wise Tree Guys.
Beltner's Athletes Corner sale is now in progress. Save up to 40% off selected athletic apparel by Nike, Russell Athletic, Columbia, The North Face, Adidas, and Oakley. Feltner's is closing out selected athletic footwear by Nike, Adidas, Reebok, Asics, New Balance, Brooks, and Saucony. Enjoy the comfort and quality of the best brands in athletic footwear and apparel at clearance prices at Feltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday for the spectacular savings event. All sales during this special event are final.
Welcome back. You know, I got to say this so while on the air, I try to always post about it, something like that. You know, when you're mistreated as a media guy, those always make for the better stories, but nobody ever talks about when you're treated well. Alma and Mountain Home, the 2 places that we've been the last 2 games, they They're the most accommodating, the nicest to any media from Coach Husky, the athletic director, on down. Alma, same way. And don't ever have any funny stories when we go there. We have funny stories other places. But no, they're nothing but class both places. And thanks to them because they really helped us out here. Provide us with Ethernet so we're able to, know that we're on the radio, on the stream without any issues. And I can't thank them enough for that. As we start the third quarter, the Cyclones leading at 36-18. Get everything reset here. They stop the clock and are resetting it now. Mountain Home will have the basketball, and I think we're ready for action now. We're also going to come out with Xavier Fox-Diaz, Hayes Vines, Danye May, Grayson Sims, and Marcus Jackson. Looking at Caleb Carter. I'm looking for him if he's on the bench. He came out, sat with the team for the rest of the second quarter, but I don't see him right now on the bench. He had a bandage on his chin, so I don't know if he's still getting treatment back there now or what's going on. If they're checking him for a concussion protocol or what. Here's a drive by Braden Dewey, and he's been their main offense. He's got 13 points, so they're 20, and he's trying to keep them in the ballgame. 36-20, the Cyclones with the lead. We just started the third quarter. Hayes Vines on his drive, kicks it out. Danye May, left side three-pointer is no good. You could see as soon as that ball left his hand, just kept drifting left a little bit as it draws iron, and Mountain Home will bring it up the floor.
Well, we can't slow up.
Oh man! Almost a steal there by
Mountain Home.
Yeah, it is a steal by Xavier Fox-Diaz.
Yeah.
He almost had it clean, but then trying to get it back, it goes off of Reed Ellison for Mountain Home.
Now, what I was going to say is we cannot let up. We got to keep the pressure on Mountain Home.
You know, Xavier's last home game, it seemed like, and Coach Pennington mentioned as soon as he stepped out on the floor, he had a couple. Here's a floater in the lane. It's good by Grayson Sims. He's got 10 points. Cyclones lead at 38-20. Under 6:40 to go here in the third. I keep checking the bench, looking for Caleb Carter. Proctor takes it baseline. Awkward shot is hit off the backboard and the rim. Nobody could control it. Proctor fielded it with the left hand, threw it inside. It was intercepted by Sims. On down to Danye May, and his layup's going to be pinned against the backboard by Robert Dover. So give Danye May the field goal. He's got 11 points, and Russell has opened up a 20-point lead. Proctor tried to get fancy. He was out on the left wing, and he threw that one-handed with the left hand. Rossville immediately turned it into a layup, and Caleb Carter just came down and sat on the bench. And now, as soon as he comes back from the training room, sits on the bench, they immediately send him to the scores table, so he's checking back in at the next dead ball. Proctor on his drive, little floater in the lane, doesn't get the bounce. Dover the rebound for Mountain Home. His shot's no good off the back of the iron, and Hayes Vines has it for Russellville. May in transition. Somebody better pick him up. They do. He kicks it out. Here's Grayson Sims with an open look. Three-pointer's no good. Marcus Jackson the long rebound for the Cyclones, earning another possession. Sims in the corner. Three-pointer. That one won't go. Rebound again. Marcus Jackson along the baseline. Feeds it underneath to Danye. And they'll swing it around to the top of the key. Hayes Vines, double teamed in the corner. Faking the three is May. Off Fox-Diaz. He'll feed along baseline. Step back three from Marcus Jackson. That one's no good. Danye May the rebound for Russellville, and he's fouled with 5:15 left to play in the third. Great things can happen if you get offensive rebounds, and Russellville got three there.
Carter's coming back in for Fox-Diaz, that's a good sign.
Yeah. I mean, it's great that he's on the bench, but when he comes in, you know he's okay. So, off the inbounds pass, they give it right back to Danye. His three-pointer no good, and we have a foul underneath. It's going to be on Mountain Home. And this will be on Luke Proctor, who grabbed Caleb Carter. Russell's missed 4 threes. The good thing has been all in the same possession. And Coach Fulcher and his assistant are both standing up near the scores table. I think they're wanting to check on something. And here's a drive by Marcus Jackson. His shot blocked. Russellville comes away with no points. Good offensive possession. Just couldn't gain any points on it. And Mountain Home has it, but Russellville comfortably up with 5 minutes left to play here in the third, 40-20. Proctor, they don't set a screen for him. He drives inside, passes it off to Robert Dover, who puts it up and in.
Push off there.
Grayson Sims was trying to draw the charge, couldn't get it. Danye May quickly back the other side, gets the layup, just like that. You better not blink. He's got 13 points, and now A delay game warning is going to be called against the Cyclones, who touched the basketball. Somebody did after the made basket.
I think it was May.
Because of that stoppage of play, Jaden Berry will check in, replacing Marcus Jackson. Sometimes you can't help it. Ball comes through the hoop, and it's right there on you, so you have to grab it sometimes. But just a warning. Russell leading it 42-22, and now here's a steal by Danye. Back the other side, one-on-one, layup good. Danye May now with 15. A lot of teams are in the same boat, Mountain Home. They have no answer for Danye. 44-22, Cyclones lead it. On the left side for Mountain Home is Bickford. He pulls up at the free throw line, in and out. Off the shot, May the rebound for Russell. He's doing everything. Passing, shooting, rebounding, stealing. Sims passes on the three. A nice no-look pass underneath. Berry gets the layup. Grayson Sims says, I can do that. And he gets the no-look pass for a layup, and he gets a high five from Danye May as Mountain Home wants to take a timeout. The Cyclones lead at 46-22. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Hey, it's Drew Mitchell for Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery. Lakeside is really proud this year to be sponsoring our local sports all throughout the River Valley. They're committed to the area. It's just another way they show that. When you're in the market for dentures, wisdom teeth, or whatever the case may be, remember Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery, and check out their website at lakesideofs.com. Lakeside Oral Surgery, helping make the broadcast of local sports throughout the River Valley possible.
You know, Jaden Berry last year started one of his first games as a Cyclone. Shouldn't be shocked that he's been able to come off the bench and play such a role for Russellville tonight. He's got 6 points off the bench, and Grayson with 10, Danye with 15. The Cyclones lead it here by 24 points with 3:50 left to play here in the third quarter.
When you saw Grayson go toward the lane, the defense pulled on him. That left Berry open underneath. And a good pass by Sims.
Yeah, if you play help defense or if you double team, somebody's open, and the rule of thumb is throw it where the defender's coming from, because that's where the open man is, and that's exactly what Grayson did. And after the timeout, Mountain Home has the basketball in the front court. Luke Proctor now double teamed. He needs some help. He's pinned up against the back. Out of bounds, and his pass was intercepted by Xavier Fox Diaz. Russell using that out of bounds as a third defender. Caleb Carter hits the three. Maybe the secret is you get stitches in your chin. You can knock down a three from the corner like that. 49-22. I don't think he got stitches, but he's definitely playing with a bloody chin. Big bandage on the right side of his chin there as he crashed in earlier in the second quarter to the press row, and now traveling violation is going to be called. Oh, we got a foul call.
Wait a minute, what?
The official out on the wing called it travel, and the official underneath said, I got it. He had an open hand, which made me think that he had the same thing, and then he made it a fist after he said the official said, I got it, and then he closed the fist and called the foul. So it's the first team foul called on Russellville. This will be on Caleb Carter, his first, and Russell fans don't agree with it.
I think everybody's confused about it.
And they almost threw it out of bounds. In fact, they did. They threw it way out on the wing, and chasing it down was Braxton Carson, but not in time. Russellville leads it here 49-22 with 3:08 left to play here in the third.
May back in for Vines.
Grayson Sims, one-handed pass over to Caleb Carter at the top of the key. Here's Danye May near the corner. He'll throw it into the corner for Xavier Fox Diaz. His three-pointer won't go. Whistle foul underneath is going to get a foul called on Jaden Berry, his first and the team's second. 2:53 left to play in the third. Cyclones lead it 49-22. Appreciate you joining us here on FM 102.3 KCJC, or if you're watching our live stream, YouTube, Cyclone Booth. Here's a pull-up from the right elbow. 15-footer is good for Reed Ellison. That's his first basket of the game. 49-24, Cyclones lead it by 25. Cross-court pass caught by Sims. Diaz gives it right back to Grayson. Grayson will set a screen for Danye May. He's going to spin move in the lane, draws a double team. Grayson's open, three-pointer, rims out. Danye the rebound in the corner, dribbles out to the three-point line. Gets it on the block to Jaden Berry, right back to Danye May. His three-pointer won't go, tipped up and in. by Grayson Sims. Maybe he is playing like he's 6'6" tonight. He got a block shot and he gets the tip in there. Russellville up 51-24, and whistle away from the basketball. We have a foul called on Danye May. That's his third. That was away from the basketball. And Jackson and Vines in the game for Berry and Fox Diaz.
You know, I just got a feeling that coach, one thing he was arguing about at halftime was May, and I was wondering when we was going to see a foul called on him.
Ellison will drive to the free throw line and knock the 15-footer down there, but this one he floats over left side. Carson, the three-pointer, won't go. Rebound, though, is Ellison. He'll give it back out. Three-point try by Dodge Harris, who puts it in. Coming fresh off the bench and knocking down to three. 5'9" senior. He did not play at all in the first half. In fact, he just now got in. Under 2 minutes to go here. Carter trying to answer. Three-pointer won't go. Tipped around, and Marcus Jackson, can he pull it down? He can, and he's going to draw the foul on Robert Dover, and Marcus going to go to the free throw line. Minute 30 left to play here in the third quarter. Cyclones lead at 51-27. That's the third team foul on the Bombers, number 3 on Dover. And they're waiting because the officials are huddling. And one official that called the foul, he's talking to the official that had the basketball. Now he's calling over the other two officials. And I don't know, he's trying to call both officials. One wouldn't come over to him. Maybe there's a little animosity there. I don't know. Free throw is in, out, back in for Marcus Jackson. He's got 3 points in the game. 46% free throw share. That'll help his average. And now in the game for the first time, number 3, McGee Harris, a 5'10" sophomore from Mountain Home. Second free throw by Marcus is good. Minute and a half left to play here in the third. The Cyclones lead at 53-27. Looking to keep pace with Valonia and Siloam Springs. A travel call on that far side. I saw that. That's usually not called too much, but Dodge Harris caught it and took an extra step over there and turned and faced the basket. It's not called in the NBA, but it was called here tonight. Caleb Carter out on the left wing. Gives it up to Grayson Sims. Minute 10 left to play here in the third. Cyclones leading 53-27. Inside pass to Danye May. Good feed from Carter. Missed the shot, though, May did. And here's the rebound for the Bombers. In the front court is Levi Uckman, 6-foot sophomore. They go inside Dover, and it bounces through his hands out of bounds, but they're going to say last touch by Russellville. 51.8 seconds left here in the third. I'd love to see the mercy rule just to get us out of here with a victory. We were 3 points away from it earlier this quarter. Russellville 6 points away from it right now. They inbound it in the corner. This is Uckman. His floater from 10 feet is good. Levi Uckman, first basket of the game. 53-29, Cyclones up. Caleb Carter gives it left side. Danye May, three-pointer, good. Danye with the three. He's got 18. Cyclones up by 27 right now as we're nearing the end of the third quarter. 10 seconds left. And this is McGee Harris. Will take it left side, still behind the three-point line with 4 seconds to shoot. Goes inside to Robert Dover. Turnaround jumper, rolls in on the buzzer. We've come to the end of the third quarter. The Cyclones comfortably up now, 56-31. One more quarter to go. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
What's up again, River Valley? Shane here with you, hanging out with my man Nathan George from Joshua's Fine Jewelry. Let's talk trends.
Lab-grown diamonds are going to be a new trend. The quality, the durability, the physical, chemical makeup is exactly the same to a diamond found out of the ground. And right now, the price is such that you can get a significantly less expensive item for the same physical makeup.
For Nathan, I'm Shane, and this has been a word from Joshua's Fine Jewelry.
How many times have you had to go without your heating or your air unit when you needed it most? Your family's freezing or sweating and they look to you for relief. You call someone and they say it's going to cost an arm and a leg to fix. Do you really feel like you have a choice? Well, now you do. Call Tony at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air at 479-964-4004 for a free second opinion from a guy you can trust to take care of you and your family and get that unit running without all the extra charges. Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Cyclones up 56-31 entering the fourth quarter. And we just heard with a little over a minute left, Valonia up on Greenbrier by 7, so it looks like they're going to escape with a victory there. It's close for a while, close for the whole game, really. So Russellville needs to win here to keep pace with Valonia. Hopefully for us, we'll be 10-1 also. Dawson Schaefer in the game for the first time for the Cyclones. Made his first varsity appearance in recent against Alma last week. Here's a drive by Danye May out to Dawson. He's going to try a three from the right wing. This one in and out, no good. As Caleb Carter with the rebound and immediately fired underneath to Danye May for the layup, and Danye's got 20. And Dawson can light it up out there. That one almost went down. Russellville up 58-31.
That's a good play by Carter, getting that ball to May very quickly.
Yeah, he didn't even hit the floor before he rebounded it and passed it all in one motion. Here's a three-pointer missed by Harris for Mountain Home. Grayson Sims in the front court. We'll give it up in the corner to Schaefer. They'll swing it around to the right corner. Caleb Carter, his drive, floats it out. Grayson Sims, he'll launch the three. This one good. And there's your 30 points right there. And now we have the mercy rule, also called the sportsmanship rule. But the clock will only start on injuries or timeouts. Not even free throws, it won't stop. A missed shot in the front court by Mountain Home. A rebound, though, by Robert Dover, who puts it up and in on the turnaround. He's got 6. Even if it gets below 30, like it is now, it doesn't matter. As soon as that mercy rule is invoked, it's a running clock. Russellville leads it by 28. Grayson Sims. One-handed pass was tipped but caught by Danye May over on the right wing. Under 6.5 to go. And his drive shot it off the wrong foot and still got it to go. 63-33. And now they're supposed to stop the clock, but they're not because Russellville, I think, just called timeout. Okay, they're calling a timeout, but the official didn't realize, the official that was calling it didn't realize, hey, everybody knows that the clock's still going because Russellville just did it just to get some subs in. So Cyclones lead at 63-33, and they're going to get some subs in. We'll call those names for you as we go along, but don't want to miss the action for you here on the radio side of it. They'll swing it around right side. Mountain Home has it. It's Braxton Carson. Took it baseline, cut off by number 11, Amari Ellis. He's a 6'3 junior, and whistle foul underneath. This is going to be on the Cyclones, and we'll see who. It's going to be on number 4, Xavier Fox Diaz, his second. Joining Ellis on the floor for the Cyclones is Charlie Payne, number 32. Trying to see who the foul was called on to make sure that was indeed the foul. That's a Stallnicker out there, number 25. Kendall Bond also, number 30. Russellville leads at 63-33. There's a missed shot there, and Stallnicker the rebound for the Cyclones. They'll give it off to Bond, and Bond in the front court. In the corner, Amari Ellis. I don't want to say Kendall Bond, Kendall Bishop, my bad. I'm so sorry about that. And he's a senior, I should know that. 5'10 senior, number 30. And Russell turned the ball over there. Apologies. I was checking else who else in there. Who am I missing? Okay, there it is, Bryce Beavers. I was so concerned. I called Kendall Bishop, Kendall Bond, because I was looking, who am I missing? But Bryce Beavers, number 12, 5'9 sophomore. I knew we'd come in with 5 different guys. And we've got a traveling violation called. That's a tough call because Beavers dove on the floor with the basketball, and as he was sliding, it's you can't do anything about it. You're going to be whistled for the travel. 4.5 to go here in the ball game. Cyclones up by 30. They've invoked the mercy rule in this quarter. Bishop guarding McGee Harris. They'll get over on the left side to Braxton Carson. And a pocket is picked by Payne. Here he comes in from the right side. Shot high off the backboard, no good. Whistle foul, and Charlie's going to go shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, that's a late call.
Yeah, it was. It was. It was the right call, but it was late.
Yeah, it was the right call, just late.
And this is the mercy rule. The only time the clock stops is timeouts or injuries, so the clock is rolling while somebody's shooting free throws. Free throw is no good there. That foul was called on Hagan Robb, a 6'3 senior, number 0. Second free throw, no good. Mountain Home with the rebound. We didn't get to watch the JV boys game because they put them in the auxiliary gym. We did get to watch the JV girls and stream their game on a different stream on our YouTube channel. Beavers almost a steal there. He flashed in there to try to get the steal. He's going the other way quickly. If he makes that steal, Dawson Schaefer checks back in, replacing Charlie Payne. Clock rolling here with 3:10 left. 63-33, Cyclones up. They're going to move to 10-1 in conference play. And again, last word with 1:06 left. Bologna was up by 7 against Greenbrier, so we're figuring that they won, and they're moving to 10-1 also. Beavers is going to be whistled for the foul for the Cyclones there. So trying to make another steal there.
Beavers saw the pass coming and going for it, but bumped into his man.
And Lex Anderson, number 33, comes in for Russellville. Lex, a 6'7 junior. Carson, inside pass to Robb. Gives it back to Carson. He'll try the 3. It was partially blocked by Ellis, and Schaefer gets the rebound in transition in the front court. Bishop, his three-pointer from the left side, no good. With the rebound is Coben Inskeep. And he's working against Bryce Beavers. He'll get in the front court. 2:10 left to play in the ball game. Russellville up by 30 as the missed shot there. And Schaefer again a rebound for Russellville. And again in the front court. This taken all the way. No look pass. Tried to go to Anderson. Goes off the foot of Carson of Mountain Home. Bishop gets it. His pass picked off. This is intercepted by McGee Harris. And here comes Mountain Home. Russellville up 63-33. Final 2 minutes of this game. Spin move by Braxton Carson. His shot blocked by Anderson, and get a foul called on Bryce Beavers. Lex got the clean block, but Beavers whistled for the foul. So Braxton Carson, who hit a 3 back in the first quarter, has not scored since then, is shooting 2 here. His first free throw is no good. Second free throw. Made this one. Cyclones lead at 63-34. Amari Ellis took a baseline, was cut off, gets it back out to Schaefer. 60 seconds left to play in the ball game. As Bishop threw it inside too far for Lex underneath, and Russell turns the basketball over. Cyclones going to be at home on Friday, senior night, as the boys and girls will host Siloam Springs. Girls game will start at 6 o'clock. We'll be on the air a little bit before 6, about 10 minutes till, with the boys game at 7:30. Ellis, after the missed shot, gets the rebound, leaves it for Bryce Beavers. One-handed pass over to Schaefer. His three-pointer is no good. With the rebound, Hagan Robb for Mountain Home. Under 30 seconds left. The Cyclones lead it by 29. Winning this game by mercy. Well, they won it the first time between these two teams a month ago on January the 18th by 11. And here's a pass that's denied by Anderson, picked up by Bishop.
Yeah, good play by Anderson. Quick hands.
6 seconds left, and Russell just going to dribble out the clock. They win it by a score of 63-34. We're going to take a 60-second break. Come back with your post-game show. This is Cyclone Basketball on EAB Sports Network.
First State Bank is proud to serve our community, a community made of hard-working friends and neighbors, folks who make our community better. You're why we offer personal, helpful service and convenient digital tools. You make our town what it is, deeply rooted, community-driven. First State Bank, These are our stomping grounds. Visit fsbmybank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
Mr. Brake and Lube, your local Pennzoil 10-minute oil change superstop at 1415 East Main Street, has the best brand name oils like Mobil 1, Castrol, Motorcraft, Rotella, and Quaker State without breaking the bank. Plus, specials to save even more. Come by 1415 East Main Street when you need an oil change or repair work from your local one-stop maintenance shop you can count on. Mr. Brake and Lube, and follow Mr. Brake and Lube on Facebook to keep up with monthly specials.
Cyclones win it by a score of 63-34. Your thoughts on the game?
Well, that's a typical Cyclone win. A lot of pressure. We talked about it. Good shooting. 10 of 27 from the three-point line. Hardly any free throws. Russellville was 2 of 4, and Mountain Home was 0 of 1. That's what I've got.
Gotcha. The Cyclones win it. Don't forget that the Cyclones actually they fell behind 9-2 early on a 9-0 run by Mountain Home. They answered that with a 9-0 run themselves and took the lead, never relinquished it. But there was a period there in the second quarter that the Cyclones went on a 14-0 run. And they opened it up. It was a 3-point lead at the time. They go on a 14-0 run, and they led at the half by 18 and end up winning this one going away. We're joined by Coach Kyle Pennington as the Cyclones win it by mercy rule, 63-34. And, Coach, first thing I'm going to ask you about the guys that stepped up off the bench, Xavier Fox-Diaz and Jaden Berry. What about those guys? Where'd they come from?
Man, they were awesome, and we've been preaching for weeks now, man. Everybody just trust your teammates. You guys play your roles and do a good job. And, at Alma, we had an off shooting night. Everybody's going to do that. The Razorbacks did that on Saturday, and they lost a close game on the road, and after beating the #1 team in the nation. And so, I was very proud, and I told them, guys, the law of averages means we're going to make some shots this next game. And came out here and, Mountain Home comes up and they're starting up 9-2 or whatever, 9-3, and then felt like our guys really responded to that. But I couldn't be more proud of Fox Diaz and Jaden Berry, and Jaden Berry's doing that on a sprained ankle, and we always talk about next man up, and very proud. But a guy like Jaden Berry who has bought into every single thing we're doing. He deserves that. Yeah. And not that all these guys deserve to play well and whatever, but he hadn't gotten much shot at the varsity level, and so very proud of that, and hopefully he's earned some more time doing that. So very proud of him for the way he came on there.
One more question, I'll let you go. I don't want to keep you, but what is it about you guys that you fall behind 9-2, but whether you're up 9-2 or behind 9-2, you guys play hard. There's never any panic. I'm sitting here panicking, but you guys, y'all just continue to play and fight for every basket.
Yeah, I think experience goes with some of that. We got senior guards that have been there before. We got great seniors all around. Marcus Jackson was awesome tonight. Yeah. He scored 4 points, but he had 2 or 3 offensive rebounds in one possession, and so and here's what I like. I like when we challenge somebody to do something and they respond. Hayes Vines, I challenged him in a timeout early, and he responded. It was great. I thought everybody contributed tonight, the bench, but what's hard to do is Danye May and Grayson Sims are pretty consistent with what they do, and sometimes we take that stuff for granted. Those guys are doing a great job, and I'm just proud of where we're at and proud of where we're headed. This is the time of season where it's time to continue ticking up, and so very proud of our team.
Congratulations on the win. Congratulations on your 80th win as a head coach, and we'll see you Friday night.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Mickey.
That's Coach Kyle Pennington. The Cyclones win it, going away here 63-34. Congratulations. Like 80 victories here as a head coach, and hopefully he's got a whole lot more in him. Hope we keep this guy around. The Cyclones win at 63-34. Going to give you the scoring totals for Mountain Home. They only had one guy in double figures. That was Braden Dewey, who had 13 points. Russellville held him to 2 points in the second half alone. For Russellville, they were led by Danye May unofficially with 22 points, 15 points for Grayson Sims, 7 points for Hayes Vines, 6 points each for Jaden Berry and Xavier Fox Diaz, both guys coming off the bench. 4 points for Marcus Jackson, 3 points for Caleb Carter. Good to see him come back in the game after getting a bloody chin and knocking down the 3, and that rounded out the scoring for the Cyclones as they move to 16-7 overall. 10-1 in conference play, 80 wins now for Coach Pennington in the last 3.5 years. And we did get word that Valonia did win their game against Greenbrier by a score of 48-42. So Russellville keeping pace, tied for first with Valonia there, and probably going to be the 3-way tie after Siloam beats Greenwood and probably wins their game Wednesday. And it'll be a showdown between 2 of the top 3 teams in the 5A West on the Friday night at Cyclone Arena.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's going to be a great atmosphere. Girls' game is going to be big, too, because they're tied with Siloam for that 3rd and 4th spot. So we hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast of Cyclone Lady Cyclone basketball. Friday night, Cyclone Arena, senior night. The girls' game will be on the air a little bit before 6 o'clock because the girls will tip off at 6. The boys will follow. I want to thank Aaron Thomas and Stephen Berry for pulling double duty with our engineering tonight. I appreciate both of you guys. Appreciate you, Stephen. I know you're with us right now. And I want to say we send a special thank you for joining us tonight. Once again, reminding you of our score, the Cyclones win at 63-34 over Mountain Home.